This is Max Headroom. And what you're about to witness is one of the greatest epics ever produced in the history of television. So, sit back, relax, and enjoy my film.
You're the only one that can scratch our ears. So Gordon, Gordon, put us in stitches. There ain't no one like you in this place. Melmac is just much worse than that. Melmac is really no place for cats. But Gordon, you got that angle on things. You're the only one here who sings and swings. Gordon, send us into outer space. 'Cause there ain't no one like you in the Melmacian race. Teach us in the scope, make us twist. You're the only one that can scratch our ears. Gordon, Gordon, put us in stitches. There ain't no one like you in this place. Hey, Gordon, come on, make us dance.
No more tabby paw pie for me before bedtime.
John Blackstar, astronaut.
We are going. Hold on. Time coding it. Here we go.
Just act normal.
Go.
It's
Shut
so
up.
funny how
No,
close
I
you
don't
turn it
care.
off.
I don't want to do it.
I know, but just let's
go.
3, 2, 1, go.
Good.
I never raised this one.
You suck. What's up, everybody? Anybody there? Say hello. Say hello to my little friend. His name's Ken.
Q. I'm putting it up to 8 or 9.
7?
It's on 7. What do you want it on? Quick.
Put it on 8, I guess. Really? I don't think that's going to change it then, man.
Hey, man, we'll see you on the next one.
You recording?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Welcome, everybody. Welcome to the stream.
Here we go.
Good evening.
Just syncing it up. There we go.
Thank you. Okay. Good evening. Silent
good day,
Eagle.
good day.
What is going on, man? How the hell are you? Good to see you again, brother. Silent Eagle's
What's happening?
He's an old mod of mine
Oh, is
from
that right?
my gaming channel. How are you, man? Good to see you.
Nice. So you know this character.
You know this guy. This guy right here.
This
Now you know
character.
this guy. You need this, Kenny, right?
Yeah, I'm gonna need that. We're just getting a little bit set up. Can you see this or not from here?
I don't know how you want it. You want this on the other side?
I don't want it. Yeah. I don't want it. I don't need it visible.
Welcome to.
But I do need to control it.
It has been a while, man. This is what. If you want to know what I've been doing, this is what I've been doing. You're looking at it.
Yeah. Okay. So just real quick, is this good here? That's good.
This can move. This can. I just want to be able to see it.
Yeah, we're just setting
I
stuff
can
up
see
over
it.
here.
All right, I'm good now. Yeah, we are going to be going momentarily, and I'm going to take a little drink.
All right, so if I put on... Can you go to OBS real quick? Where's the full screen logo?
It's right here.
I know, but where is it? On here.
On here?
On here, hold on. Full screen.
There you go.
See?
Yeah.
I want it to go over everything with a black background. We don't have that.
You can put on black.
Yeah.
You can put on black and full screen.
But I want it to both override that, right?
Okay, well, I can move that, so...
Move it up.
Down.
Drag it up. Oh, where's the other one? The other one?
Right there. So drag that down.
This one?
Yeah.
I can drag it at the bottom?
Right there, yeah.
Okay, so now if I turn on black.
Bam. There you go, bud.
Good.
Oh, because you want it... Okay.
Yeah, I don't want... It doesn't need to be on there twice.
You're going to put the image on black now and... Right? Oh, they already are on black.
Hmm?
Never mind. Sorry, man.
No, the images are already...
Copacetic. Gotcha. All right, let's roll. We're 2 minutes in.
On black?
You'll see right away. If it's not, you pop it on.
Let me check one real quick. Don't look. Don't look.
I'm not looking.
Don't block. At least that one is.
We don't know.
All right. So, yeah, what we're doing here, we're going to play a trivia game. We're going to play like an 80s themed trivia game.
That's right.
And he's the contestant on this show. It's called Do You Even 80s Bro? It's just one of the 2 or, I guess, variety of shows we do. You know, we've had multiple different types.
We do 19.
We're experimenting. We're doing some fun things. But this is seemed to be really
it's fun. It's a fun show. You're going to see. It's real fun. So
yeah, it's kind of been doing things, so we're happy with it.
Yeah.
Let me just double check this camera real quick and then we'll...
Which cam?
The main. Yeah, let's go.
¿Por qué? Why?
I don't think I looked at the blinking when I did it before, so... Okay, so we're going to get into it. So,
no. Hold on. What happened here? Oh, what happened?
DP.
Well, come on, man.
Just copy it from the bottom there.
Where is it?
Right there. Do you have an 80s, bro?
Why did it go away?
Okay, we're good.
Let me just update the info. Well, I actually would like to start and stop, but I'm not going to.
Whatever.
Should I?
No, it's fine. It's raw. You said you're going to delete the stuff later anyway.
Because that...
Yeah, but you're going to delete it anyway.
I want people to see that, though.
I wouldn't mess with it.
Okay, whatever. They'll find us, I guess.
They'll find us.
I don't know, whatever.
So, thanks for joining us. We're going to play a little bit of a game here. Chris is going to win. If he wins, he might win something really cool.
Win in the end.
If he doesn't win, he might not get anything. And guess what? I'm going to get something really cool.
You're going to get it? What do you mean? You get to win your own game?
If you don't win,
cheesy.
I win. No, tough. I get rewarded for this.
Sure.
I've done the hard work. Somebody's getting rewarded for my hard work is basically what it comes down to. So, thank you very much for joining us. This is a show. I am Chris. This is Bernard. Bernard, do you even 80s, bro?
Bernard doesn't, but Chris does. So, tell me, what are we doing?
Ding, 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 ding. There we go. Do you even 80s, bro? Chris. His name is really Chris. Do we have names on here that work? Names don't work on this one? You didn't make them work?
I guess I did.
Oh, why do you have 2 of them?
Oh, that one. It's that one.
Okay.
There it is.
So there you go. There are names. So here we go. We're going to have some fun. You ready for it?
We didn't actually start the show yet, or we did?
We did start the show.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, we're going. So listen, here's what's going to happen. I'm going to ask him a series of questions, 10 questions. He needs to get 7 of them right. He gets one wrong, or he doesn't answer, he loses a point. If he gets one right, obviously he gains a point. You need 7 by the end of the game. Okay? No bonus questions for you like you did with me on the
okay.
The 80s sci-fi.
That sucks.
All right, so you got a whole bunch of good questions here for you.
Don't I got what was my prize?
I'm going to tell you what your prize is, Chris. Chris.
Oh, I can't wait.
Chris. If I win, I'm going to tell you, if I win, I get this fantastic... This is an old trading card pack of Supergirl trading cards, and I will open this on the show at the end in front of you if you lose. Chris, as incentive for you winning the show. Yeah. All right. You know what? I'm gonna leave this right here for you.
Okay.
Okay. So this is Supergirl trading cards. You can see like the little bit of Supergirl there.
All right.
Nope, not gonna stay there. Chris, you get Dune trading cards.
Oh, I get Dune trading
Chris
cards.
gets Dune if he wins.
Oh, okay.
All right. Now, right? You were a little upset about Supergirl.
I was.
I know. But Chris, Dune.
Okay.
Dude, I'm going to let you hold on.
I'm going to... Oh, it has gum.
I know. You're going to chew the gum, too.
I'm going to chew that gum.
He's going to chew the gum. This gum is from what?
Double Bubble.
What year was this? What year was Dune?
I don't know. This has gum, too.
1984. There you go.
Oh, my God. It's probably still perfect.
Yep. So we're going with 34-year-old bubblegum in there.
I got to win this.
So that's it. Never opened before the Dune trading cards, and I'm really...
Slater?
I'm honestly going... I really want to see what's inside the Supergirl trading cards.
So if I lose, I actually kind of win anyway, because I get to see
You win anyway.
Yeah. Right.
Yes, but you also get to decorate the set with the card of your choosing.
Okay, cool. Oh, cool.
Okay.
All right.
All right, Chris, I need to know, do you even 80s, bro, first of all? And second of all, how well do you know... John or Joan?
John or Joan?
John or Joan?
This is the show?
This is John or Joan, Chris.
This is Do You in 80s, Bro, the John or Joan edition.
Correct. John or Joan. How well do you know your Cusacks, Chris?
Oh my, really?
Yeah. How well do you know?
Oh my god.
So I'm going to show you a series of images.
Awesome.
All right? And you tell me if it's John Cusack, if the movie is a John Cusack joint, if it's a Joan Cusack joint,
or both.
if it's both.
Oh my god, this is awesome.
Okay.
All right. Oh, I'm
All right.
excited. Yeah.
Right.
This is
so
gonna
here
be
we go.
good. Okay.
This was going to happen. Everybody watching the show, play along. If you're watching this pre-recorded on YouTube in its finished state and all, put your comments in there too. Tell us about these movies. Tell us what you thought about these things. Okay. So first image is coming up.
Oh my god. Oh, I'm nervous. This is so nerve-wracking when you're in the hot seat.
Chris, question 1. What movie is this?
One Crazy Summer.
One Crazy Summer.
Oh my gosh.
Okay. Chris, John or Joan?
Okay. It definitely
Or
had
both.
John. It definitely had John.
Mm-hmm.
But it's
Does he see him there?
it's
Is he on the
A,
cover?
B, or C, right?
Is he on the cover? It's John. It's John, Joan.
So if I
or
say
both.
John and they're both in it, I get it wrong?
Correct. Correct.
All right.
You need to get this exact. And now the thing is, there are no hints in this game. Sometimes we give the hints.
Wait, you don't give me any hints?
There are no hints. If I give you a hint, you have a third of a percent
Here's the
chance
thing.
of getting this right.
Here's one
I said
thing
a third
I'll
of a
say.
percent
I
chance. You have 1/3.
Here's the thing. They were in practically
You're
every
almost-
movie together.
Exactly. You're almost guaranteed to get a 33.
All right. 33.33333.
Yeah. So let's go. What do you guys think out there? He's not going to look at the chat, so you can't give anything away. One Crazy Summer.
It's definitely a
John,
Joan,
or John
is
and
definitely
Joan?
in it, but I feel like she was also in it because she was in so many of these things with him.
She might have been. She might not have been.
Oh my god, I don't want
We're
to.
starting off, man. You can start it off. Hey, listen. We're not going to go into negatives. If you get 0, you still get 0.
All right. Okay.
So,
all
so
right.
you can still hold.
All right.
So
okay.
Chris,
all right.
John or Joan?
Okay. Would you throw me a wrench and have both in it? Oh, was she? I want to say she was, man. I feel like she just was always.
Where was this in the career of both of them?
Early.
Do you think they both were born and immediately into
I think they both were.
injected
I'll tell
into
you what.
movies?
I'll tell you what.
Or did one start before the other?
I'm gonna say it's just a John Cusack joint.
A John Cusack joint. All right. So we're gonna find out if he's correct. Oh,
It's a John.
it's a
only.
John.
Yes.
He's got 1 point.
All right.
Okay. He's got 1
Good.
point. Okay, Chris. Good job. 1 point.
Oh,
on
this
board.
is so nerve wracking. This
It's
is
really
so
nerve-wracking,
yeah.
isn't it? Okay.
Yeah.
Question 2. Chris,
This
John, Joan, or both?
Working Girl is
Who's in-
what it
who's in
is.
Working Girl?
And it's Joan.
Oh, what?
Joan.
Harrison Ford?
Joan.
Joan. Wow, he's just going right off.
Joan.
He's going right off the bat. Okay.
It's Joan.
So who is it?
Joan.
It's Joan.
Boom.
He's got it right. Good
Yeah.
job, Chris. 2
Okay.
points.
2 points. I'm up to
5
2
more.
points.
5 more, Chris.
5 more, and
All
I
right,
get
you ready? You
and I
ready?
get either or. Okay, go.
Are you ready for the next one?
Yeah. Better Off Dead.
Better Off Dead. What do you
Ah,
remember about
here we
Better
go.
Off
Here
Dead?
we go. This is a John and Joan.
You think this is a John and Joan?
John and Joan because I know that she was in some of his early ones
Mm-hmm.
as like a young, not a young, like I want to say, and I could be completely wrong. I want to say that she was in the movie with him, but didn't play like his sister or anything. Played a different character, but played a weird, like I remember her being like a weird character. I thought it might have been One Crazy Summer, but I think she's in this too. It's a John and Joan joint.
John and Joan joint. Jesus, that's what you're going with? Is that
John
your
and Joan
final?
joint.
That's your final answer?
Final answer, John and Joan
Eh.
joint. Oh no!
It's just John,
just
man.
a John.
It's just a
Where
John.
did she come in, Joan? Where did you come in?
It wasn't in there. But if Joan was in the movie, she would have said, "I want my $2." So, all right, Chris, come on.
Want my
you
$2?
You can come back from this.
This was Joan.
This was Joan.
Wait, was John in it too, though? Oh. This movie
What do we
is
have here?
16 Candles.
Molly Ringwald.
Molly Ringwald.
Little bit of Anthony Michael
Anthony
Hall.
Michael Hall.
And then that guy.
That guy that never worked again.
What do you have here, Chris?
You know what? I don't think he was in 16 Candles, or he might have been as a weird part.
You have 1 point right now, right?
I had
Kinda
two. I
stinks,
had
man.
one. Yeah. I'm gonna say this is. I
So
think
6 more to
I
get
think
right.
this is
You're
just
on
a
question
Joan.
4.
I think she's in this.
You think Joan's in this?
I think it's just a Joan. I think it's Joan.
All right, is that your final answer?
Final answer. Just do it. Joan and John. Ah,
Got him.
this is the one. Oh.
Oh, what did you say? Just Joan?
Yeah.
You said just Joan?
Yeah.
Oh, he's down to 0, folks.
Dang it. I knew it. I knew.
It's okay, man. It's okay.
What question are we on? 4?
We're going on to 5, Chris.
Ah.
Chris, peep this. My Blue Heaven with Steve Martin and Rick Moranis. Chris,
I don't remember.
Who do you have in this movie? You have 1 point right now.
I don't remember.
Oh, no, you have 0. I'm sorry.
I have 0.
I'm sorry.
I don't remember. I don't remember John being in this one. This is a Joan.
You think this was Joan?
It's just a Joan. Yeah.
You think
this
just Joan?
This is just a Joan. This is
Joan.
just Joan.
Okay.
I can't get any worse than this. I'm
can't get any worse
at
than
0,
this?
so I'm at 0.
Okay. Chris, you're right,
It's a
man.
Joan.
He's
All
got
right,
one
I got
point
1
again.
point. Okay.
He's getting there. Okay, so you need to get every... You can't win this game.
I can't win this game. Again, I can't win the game.
All right.
Let's keep playing, though.
We'll make the last one worth 3 points, okay?
Let's just keep going.
We'll make the last one worth 2
Let's
points.
keep going.
Okay. Chris, what about this one?
Okay, gross point blank. I'm going to tell you something. Kenny,
Yeah, what about me?
this was a ringer,
A ringer.
because you should know that this is one of my favorite movies.
Okay.
This
So
is Joan and John.
Okay.
John played the hitman, and Joan played his secretary.
Perfect. Is that it?
That's it. Yeah,
You
of
think
course.
that's it?
Of course. Do I
Dang,
think
he's
that's
right.
it? Of course do I think
Chris
that's
got
it.
another one right.
One of my favorite movies.
All right, so you're up to 2, man.
I'm up to 2.
You're
Okay,
up to 2
yeah.
points. Okay.
What number are we on? 8?
We're going on to question 7
9.
right now.
7? Oh, it was the last question. Oh, we only had 7 questions?
No, there's 10.
Oh, there's 10.
10.
You said 7.
There are 10. I said you had to get 7 right.
Oh.
So
Okay,
you
right,
have, You have
okay.
2 right currently.
Okay.
Okay. You ready for the next one?
Yeah.
All right, he's ready.
Yeah, let me see.
Here we go. Chris, what's this movie?
The All-Nighter.
Starring the Susanna Hoffs of the Bangles fame. Eternal Flame.
Oh, my
Ring a bell?
God. Oh, this is a pure guess.
This is her.
This
This
is
is her feature debut.
This is a pure...
Who's in this movie?
This is a pure guess.
Is it John or Joan though?
This
Or
is
both?
a pure guess. Okay, hold on.
What are you thinking?
Who would be in this movie?
Who says you can't do it all in one night, Chris?
Rock star Susanna Hoff
Uh-huh.
in motion picture debut. I don't think John would be in this.
You think he's above it?
I think I wouldn't say above it, but I think he was doing something else. What year was this? You don't know the year.
I don't know the year.
Probably
It was the
sometime
80s.
in the 80s. I think John was busy doing other stuff, and that Joan happened to be in this. It was just Joan.
You think she just
Just Joan. JJ, just Joan.
Just Joan. Just Joan.
J. Jonah
All right,
Jameson.
man.
Yes.
He's
All right.
right.
I got it.
All right,
All
you got 3
cool.
points there. Okay.
All right.
All right.
8? Is 8?
This is 8.
Okay.
You need to.
I need 2 more
level this,
points.
man.
I need 2 more points. No, I don't.
No,
Dang
you need
it.
3 more points. But remember, the last one's gonna be worth 2.
What, I have 3?
You have 3 points right now.
3 points. Okay, I have 3 points.
Yeah, he has
All
3
right.
points. Okay. All right, we're ready.
Yeah, I don't know why I did that. Okay, here we go.
That's what I do, man. Don't worry about.
fine.
Don't
All
worry
right,
about
let's
things
go.
that I do. Okay, you ready for it?
All
Here we
right.
go. Chris. John, Joan, or both?
Stand by me.
Stand by
okay?
me. Tell me a little bit about
Stand
this.
by
You've
me.
watched it.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, you watched this movie.
If you're not strong.
You've seen this movie.
No, it's Lean on Me. Dang it! Wow. Darling, darling, John Cusack only.
Is that what you're saying?
Whoa.
Who do you play? Do you remember who you played?
He played LeChamp. What's his name? LeChance? LeChamp? What's his name? Will Wheaton's character? LeChamp.
I just know.
He played his older brother who died.
Yeah.
Yeah, John Cusack. He played his older brother who died. Will Wheaton's older brother. Gordy's brother. He played Gordy's brother.
The
Yeah.
last name, but
Joan is not in this. This is just a John Cusack joint. It's actually,
Your boy Will Wheaton.
my boy Will Wheaton. He's my boy. I met Will Wheaton. He's my boy. It's John. Boom.
So you got that.
Bam.
4 points. It's a good
Okay.
job. Okay.
Cool. Let me ask you a question.
Yeah, go
We're
for
at
it.
what are we at? We're at 20 minutes.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Let's take a quick commercial break.
We'll stop for a second. Bloop. Am I stopping this time then?
Yeah. Please.
Okay.
Nobody's gonna go right back up.
Quick break.
Okay.
We're just
3,
gonna.
1. Go. Good. Confirm.
Yeah.
Confirmed. And
Good.
confirmed.
Good.
All right.
Go ahead, say the question number. I didn't even tell you. You say you've been saying the question
Question 8.
numbers, right?
Yes. Question number 8.
Do it again. Go.
All right. Let me just sync it up. You want us-
Oh yeah, clap back, please. Yes. And then come here and start by saying question 8.
Question 8, Chris.
How many points? 4. I have 4 points.
You have 4 points.
4 points.
Yep.
I need 3
Oh no,
to
no.
win.
Question 9.
3 to
Okay.
win.
3. Those are...
I need to
Question
get
nine.
this one and the last
Hold on.
one.
Question 9, Chris. Are you ready?
Yeah.
How many points do you have?
I have 4 points. There's 2 questions left. I need to win this. I need to get this question and the last question. 'Cause I need 3 points. You said the last question.
Yes. So 4, 5.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. I need to nail these.
You're doing really well right now. He's on his
these.
streak right now. You know why? Because this is what he sees.
I want that bubble gum. I
The
want
power.
that double bubble.
The power.
The power of Kyle
The
MacLachlan.
Dune.
Of a drawn Kyle MacLachlan. That's what I want. All right.
That's what everybody wants.
I know.
Chris, the Grifters. John, Joan, or both?
Okay, so it's definitely John. The Grifters. It's definitely John.
Yeah.
But I also think Joan Cusack is in this as.
How many times have you seen The Grifters? And do you want to go with your gut?
I have not, but we had this. We had this on our show, Classic Blend. Yeah. This was on our show.
Okay.
Remember? Yeah. I'm gonna say that John and Joan.
You're gonna say John and Joan?
I
final?
think she was in this.
That's
too.
it?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's my final. Yeah.
All right. Cool. Just John. Just John, Chris. All right, this last one, I'm going to do it. 3 questions.
He threw me.
It's going to be worth 3 points.
He threw me.
Actually,
for some
you
loops.
can't be because what? You had 5.
I had 4.
You had 4. Now you're down to
need
3.
three.
It says worth 4 points. I'm gonna give it to you if you can get this last one.
Okay. All right.
All right. I'm going to give it to you.
Okay.
You ready for it?
Yeah.
Chris, what are we looking at? Grandview, USA.
Grandview, USA.
Jamie Lee Curtis, C. Thomas Howell, the Soul Man himself,
Woo!
and Patrick Swayze.
And the late great Patrick Swayze.
Yep. What are we looking at here, Chris?
Oh my
John,
God.
Joan, or both of them? You said both a lot.
I did. Well, they were in a lot together, and you knew that, and you threw me for some loops. You threw me for some loopity-loops.
Fruity Loops.
It's like a pretzel, like this. That's what I was doing.
Yep. So let's go. What do you think?
I don't really remember this movie. I'm going to be honest with you.
Not many people do. I'm gonna give you a little hint on this one. These weren't starring roles for them. Okay.
You said for them.
For them. I'm rounding it all up.
Right. Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Neither him nor her.
Man. See, these are movies that I want to say only like Joan would do, because I feel like John wouldn't be in that. Although, you don't know the year this is?
This was early.
Oh man.
This was early 80s, very early 80s.
All right, let me channel John and Joan right now. Who would be in this movie? I don't know.
Come on, 4 points.
My guts.
4 points in Dune trading cards.
My guts telling me, Kenny.
Why would you? Why? What's your
everybody?
Dune?
Hold on.
Look at how many more. This is at least 3 times as thick as the
That's
Supergirl
not
trading
3.
card.
I would say it's double. It's like double.
Really?
Yeah.
The gum might be taking.
It's all the gum. It's the gum inside of it. It's
know,
probably
man.
the same amount.
That's pretty good.
That's
right?
probably the same amount.
This is
yeah.
imagine that getting that Supergirl trading card,
I
and you
know.
can get Dune.
So look, I don't really lose. It's either this one or this one. Either way, one of these is getting open. Okay. Yes. If I don't win this, and you got to save it for the next episode.
Yeah, that's it. We'll see.
Man, I'm gonna say. I'm gonna say John.
You're gonna say just John.
I'm gonna say just John.
Only John. John's going flying solo on this one.
Hold on. Wait. Would you do a John and Joan for the last one? Would you do a John and Joan for the last one?
I'm gonna need an answer.
Oh my gosh. All right. I'm gonna say John and Joan.
You gonna say both of them? You gonna change?
No, John. No. All right.
4 points.
Oh my
You're
God.
only 2 people.
I know.
4 points.
I know. All right.
Come on.
John. Just John.
Just John?
Yeah.
You sure?
Yeah. Just do it. Pull the band. Rip it off. Go. I'm not looking yet.
Go take a look at the screen over there.
No, I know John and Joan.
Chris.
Why did I switch back? It is John and Joan.
It is.
I should have just went with that flash gut feeling.
It is. Can I have that mouse?
Dang, man. Oh.
Because I don't know what happened here, but
Oh, man.
you lose.
Oh, man. That's no fun.
I'm sorry, man.
Dang it. All right. Well, that was good.
Dune, we'll see you later.
Maybe the next time. Maybe next time, Kyle
You know what? Why
MacLachlan.
don't you put Dune back there someplace?
I'll put him back there.
Go ahead and put Dune. Go ahead. No. Go ahead and put Dune back there while I open this savory package
where should I
of
put
Supergirl trading
Where
cards.
should I here.
You can put them anywhere you want, man.
Mega
You
Man's
can put them
gonna
anywhere you
hold
want.
Kyle. Just
Look at this.
Hold them, Kyle.
Look at this.
Hold them. All right, let me see.
It'll be tasty. It's not opening as
Easy as you thought it would,
Yeah,
because
it's a
it's
little
that
bit,
it's that 25-year-old. No, that
it's the
30-year-old. What was that? What was that?
adhesive.
Adhesive, yeah.
It's 34 years old.
Let's
Well,
see.
no, the other one was 34 years old. This one 84. Oh, same year.
84, yeah.
They must have competed together. Oh,
Not good.
yeah. No gum in this
No
one.
gum. What?
We have inspiration, Chris. This would have done well for you.
Inspiration. What is that? A
Inspiration.
dragonfly?
Oh, there's stuff on the back too. Hold on. Selena calls upon her supernatural powers to destroy Linda Lee. Remember that?
Yeah.
No one can steal my property, she says. At last, Supergirl confronts her terrible foe.
Oh, so these are scenes from the movie?
Scenes from the movie. There you go.
Yeah.
Helen Slater in brown hair, blonde hair, and as Supergirl.
Okay.
Help! Setting the amusement park. As Selena and Supergirl battle, poor Ethan is caught in between.
Yeah.
Oh, these are Chris. These are stickers, man. These are stickers.
I'm sorry? What do you mean? Oh, the fronts are stickers? The fronts are stickers.
They're stickers.
Wow.
You're a real knockout. She's on the beach. The Phantom Zone, a barren, hopeless landscape. Where am I?
Well, that's where she came from. Yeah, that's where she came from.
Nowhere. You wanna
I'll hold them up. You
Hold
just
them
look
up?
at that. Yeah, this is where she came from.
Break flying. What a deal. What a feeling.
This is where she came from.
Break flying? Like, is that like break dancing? Supergirl, using her fantastic breath, rescues Lucy Lane and Jimmy Olsen from Selena's deadly spike
Who
trap.
played Jimmy Olsen in that? Was
Who played
that
Lucy? Who's Lucy Lane? Isn't it Lana Lane?
No, that's Lana Lang.
Oh,
and
that's
Lucy,
right. Oh,
Lucy
Lois
Lane is
duh.
Lois's sister.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Gee, they
Lois's
just brought
sister.
out the B team for this one, huh?
Yeah.
Do not disturb. Relationship in progress.
What?
And look, we're gonna have to buy more packs because it's a puzzle
Oh,
piece.
it's a puzzle poster thing.
Ooh, Supergirl captive. Round 2. What the heck does round 2 mean?
Relationship in progress. This is
Oh,
ridiculous. Look at that.
In the Phantom Zone,
good.
Supergirl encounters Zoltar, exiled exiled for dooming Argo City. There is no escape, Kara. No escape. She says there has to be.
Whoa.
There you go.
This is a lot of stuff in this movie. Jeez.
I know. I'm just like you try to piece this together, and you try to think like, was there a plot?
There's a lot of stuff
I don't
in
know
this
if it was a
movie,
plot.
man.
So there you go, Supergirl trading
Good
cards.
stuff, man.
I enjoyed opening these.
I enjoyed.
Somebody
I
needs to get
enjoyed you
rewarded for
opening
this.
them. I enjoyed you opening them.
right?
Yeah, no, that was really good. I appreciate that, man. That was. I hope you guys enjoyed that. That was a really good one.
Yeah.
Kenny comes up with some good ones.
That's right.
That was a good one. I can't believe
Anyway.
Joan and John. I'm so upset. I at the very last second I thought Joan and John, and I just
Is that a mosquito?
switched back.
What is
Yeah,
a
it's like a
mosquito?
huge mosquito.
Skeeter.
Inspiration. Oh, skeeter. Oh, skeeter. I got a skeeter bite right here that I'm picking at right
I
now.
have like
Actually,
1,000 of them.
I know.
So anyway, thanks a lot for watching Even 80s, bro. Be sure to check out our other show, Classic Blend. Right here on YouTube. We record every Monday at 7 on Twitch.
So you can
Check
watch us
out there.
live if you want to watch us live. Get that on Twitch. If you want to get to us on any of the socials, at Retro Squat.
That's how you do it.
RetroSquat.com is also a place you can go for more 80s goodness.
Yeah, so
If you have ideas, please send them in at Retro Squat or contact at RetroSquat.com or on the comments on the videos, wherever.
you know where to find us.
You know where to find us. There's tons of places. Give us suggestions for these quizzes that we can do. Okay? We want them. We need them.
And don't forget, you're a real knockout.
You're a real knockout.
You're a real knockout.
Yeah. So that's it. Thank you, everybody. We'll see you on the next episode. Do you even?
80s, bro.
Thank you.
Chris doesn't, apparently.
No.
Not this time.
Apparently I don't. I kind of 80s.
Kind of 80s.
Yeah.
He
I'm up to like 84.
He dabbles in 80s.
Yeah, I dabble in the 80s. Yeah, good point. All right, cool. Stop those. You have a real bad tendency of, as you're finishing the show, get up and walk. I'm going to stop and start real quick. Don't go anywhere.
You like that one?
Am I changing shirts?
I'm going to change shirts.
No, not right now.
I don't want to wear this one in multiple ones. You leave yours on. That way it looks like it's a different day. You keep yours on. I'll change mine.
Okay.
So this is going to be movie.
Okay.
Do you have a
Back.
question for me in the beginning? Or you want me to make one for you?
I do not. I do not.
Classic blend. This is going to be 72. Cool. All right, I'll think of a question for you real quick.
Okay. All right, so we are back, as you can tell. Yeah. Where's my phone, Kenny? Let me see. Let me check the old tube. Let me check the old tube. Bloop, bloop. Restream.io. Thank you very much, Restream.io. I appreciate that. So what is going on out there in the TV realm? In the realm of Sound off if you're in chat, please. Come on, we gotta see. We gotta see what's going on here. Sound off if you're in chat, please. Come on, we gotta see what's going on. Let me see what's up. I want to see what's up. Does it look okay? How's this looking? It looks very. Let's see what's up. Look at that. Let's see what's up. It's good. It's good.
Okay.
It's good.
All right, cool.
Turn your phone off. Your phone's
Yeah, I don't know
dinging the
why.
whole
I'm
time,
sorry
man.
about that, man. I don't know
Whole
what the heck
time,
is.
dingity dongity
It's all
dingity.
Instagram.
Yeah. Getting likes. That's what we like to hear. Don't vibrate that thing,
I
man.
don't know. I'm gonna put it on.
We like the likes on the gram. Is what we like.
Usually it's never even up, so I don't know when it's.
Oh crap! 80's bro is still up. Get out of there.
Okay, we good?
Are we still? So what are we doing? Are we gonna throw these up or what?
What?
Are we throwing these up?
Yeah, you can throw it up. I guess for the first episode, yeah, for this episode, I guess just do it. We'll figure out. I'll make something.
I mean, it's only on this. It's
I'll
only
make something
on.
for the next one. It's not a big deal.
It's only on this. You know.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, don't worry about it. Okay,
So-
we're good. We're gonna need paper.
Oh, the movies. Oh God, I have to. Oh my God, hold on. I didn't. You know, I didn't even get my tablet ready. Oh my God, I didn't do any of this. Kenneth,
Okay. So that worked out really well. Good
that was
show.
good, man. I'm sorry, dude. I didn't get any of this. I have to get all of this.
Just pick the one for now.
Yeah. Great. My skeeter bite is really hurting me now.
Dude, I don't know what this is on my wrist here, man.
That's from you pulled the trees out. You probably cut yourself.
No, I mean I was scratching like crazy this morning.
And now it's. Let me see. It's all gooey.
Yeah.
Oh, you got some type of rash, dude. It's like poison ivy or poison oak, poison sumac, or poison berries,
I don't know what it was.
or poison darts, poison dart frogs, poison.
Wait till you see this.
Wait till you see it. I'll do it. I'll do it. Stop talking to me about it.
Right there. Okay. All right, let's go.
Don't talk to me about it. I mean,
Yeah, see, look, it says on the top, Verizon Wi-Fi calling, because I have no service.
but mine doesn't. I mean, my Wi-Fi calling is on.
Yeah, it actually says it's connected to it right now.
No, mine doesn't say that up here. Well, you have the new Pixel, or whatever. But like Wi-Fi calling is on, but it doesn't mean it's on for me. Hold on, I gotta wait for my tablet to boot up. Ridiculous. Can I ask you a question? I need to put all this stuff elsewhere. Here, take this.
What, upstairs?
Yeah.
Alright, so
Oh, Enrique, what's up? Welcome back. We haven't seen you in a spell. Isn't that correct?
I'll bring it in. I have some stuff for you.
All right, hold on. I'm waiting for my tablet to boot.
Looks like it's booted now.
It's booted, but it's loading the SD card so it can load up Wikipedia so I can jump into that.
Alright.
Gotta love the
Question
life.
for you real quick.
Think of a question if you like to. This is a little wow, this is pretty precarious. But I guess it's steady, so I won't touch it.
Okay, I got one for you.
Okay, well, give me a minute here.
Oh, yeah, no, it's fine.
You know?
I
Okay.
have to say it out loud because I'll forget it.
Just keep repeating it in your head.
I'll lead in with I have some stuff for
Okay. Imagine if all the shirt said "No mistakes, just happy endings." Ooh, that's a funny one. While we're waiting to just get into this is what we're doing, guys. We're doing something different. Classic Blend, the format has changed a bit. We're going to start pumping out videos every day for you guys. So we're going to record each of these sections as normal. You're going to see that happen. And on YouTube, these are going to be pumped out, fully edited, one a day. Movies Monday, TV Tuesday. Oh, that's weird.
that's what
Wednesday is Tune or Toy. And Thursday is going to be Game. And then Friday is going to be, we're going to do the podcast version of the show where we're going to go more into depth with these titles. So these sections aren't going to be fully formed like we may have normally have talked a lot about something. We're going to keep them kind of short. We're going to reveal them to each other. And then in the podcast is where we're going to actually, flesh them out and talk about our properties that we did, And
so after the show, after the games are over, basically, there's going to be more show after.
there's more show, right? So you'll see. You will absolutely see, yeah.
All right, so 3, 2, 1. good.
We are good.
And we're good. What? Recording? Okay.
It's recording.
All right, so
We don't.
here we go. Classic Blend. This is a movie. Let's go. Let's make it happen.
Okay.
All right. 3, 2, 1.
Sorry. Okay.
No.
Go.
Okay.
Go.
3, 2, 1. Welcome to Classic Blend. What? 3, 2, 1. Welcome to Classic Blend Movies. I am Ken.
I'm Chris.
Yes. So what we're going to do here, you're going to see us each take a classic movie from the 80s, give or take 5 years. I don't know what he has. He doesn't know what I have. We're going to talk about them a little bit, tell you a little bit about them. Then we're going to make something new. 80s shared universe, that's what we're going for.
So we're going for. These movies are randomly generated, so...
Yep, so fun stuff. Chris, I have a question for you real quick.
Shoot.
All of the 80s movie sidekick characters, who would you like as a best friend? Who would you like to live next door to? Who would you like to hang out
But
with?
let me ask you a question.
At the mall.
Is the computer from Flight of the Navigator a sidekick? Because I want that ship.
No, he's not really a
That's my choice. I choose the ship from Flight of the
I would
Navigator.
just say a little more like Styles. You know?
Fine. Yes, Styles.
Styles?
Styles is awesome.
You could have Doc McBrown. Doc McBrown. You could have Doc Brown. What? I was
Doc
thinking Marty
McStuffin.
McFly.
You were thinking Doc McStuffin. This is a man who has
Anyway,
kids, everybody. That's how
it.
you know.
That's it. So let's get right into it, Chris.
Wait, who's yours? You said Marty McFly's Doc Brown. Okay, he said Doc Brown.
No, okay.
Kenny, show me what movie you have, my friend.
I got this winner.
You've got Billy Bandits.
No.
That's like, what does that say? Oh, BMX Bandits.
What's wrong with his eyesight?
I can't see, man.
Something's going on with his eyeballs. What you got, Chris?
Say it.
The Wizard. Yes. Bring it. Give me a little,
Wizard.
give me a little, give me a little.
Wizard, that's right.
Oh, we gotta break it out for this.
All right, it's right there, man. Break it.
gotta break it
I
out.
can't reach it.
I can reach it.
You can
Chris,
reach it.
I can. Chris, it's always within arm's reach.
Always within arm's
The
reach.
Wizard. This is an actual.
I feel like you want me to go first, but tell me about your BMX Bandits.
You know what? It isn't BMX Bandit. This is gonna be a pure sequel to.
I'm
a
leaving it
Wizard.
on my side because it's the title I got. So.
Oh gosh.
All right, tell me about.
I'm gonna tell you about
give me the
BMX Bandits, 1983, directed by Brian Truhard Smith. I don't even know what my Trenchard Smith.
Okay,
I
weird.
can't read my handwriting. What do you want
great.
from me?
He did right, yeah. Well, he used
You know what I
blue
mean?
ink this time, though.
Blue ink.
Yeah, not
That's
the
the way I
black.
do it.
Okay.
Starring Angelo D'Angelo as PJ,
Angelo D'Angelo?
James Lugton as Goose, and Chris, Nicole Kidman as Judy.
What? Is this
Yep.
an Australian film?
1983 Australian film released in the United States as Shortwave, but now it's mostly known as BMX Bandits.
So this is an Aussie film. This is an Aussie film. All right, cool. Cool,
Yes.
cool.
So yeah, this
Cool.
this was earlier in her career. It's her second movie. She was 24 when this thing came out. So she basically plays a BMXer.
She races? Okay.
Yeah, well, yeah, I guess so. I guess if you want to call it that. Is BMX actual racing, or is it kind of like just the stunts and stuff like
No,
that? Can you
BMX
say
is
I
the-
just want to do BMX and go out there and
is
just do the stunts?
BMX is the
You
bike,
don't-
the
yeah,
brand,
yeah,
the
yeah.
style of the bike.
No,
so-
I understand that, but what I'm saying is you can be. I like BMX. It's like skateboarding. You don't need to compete. You can just do it. Correct?
Right.
Am I wrong? I don't know.
Something like that.
Anyway, so she's one of 3 BMX experts. They find walkie-talkies. They sell them to fix their PJ and Goose's bikes. Who they crashed into Judy's where she worked. She was trying to save up for a bike. They get a bike. They help foil a criminal plan for a robbery by getting these walkie-talkies, selling them. And then the cops at the end of the movie build them a BMX track for saying thank you for helping them get these criminals. In a nutshell, that's the movie.
Okay. Great.
Good. Tell me about the Wizard. Oh gosh.
The
You know what?
Wizard.
This is. You know what, Chris? We're trying to keep this more concise. We're trying to keep this, because this is the first time that we're going to separate episodes for this stuff.
That's true.
This is just the movie episode now. Daily episodes, by the way. That's what you're getting. This is going to go on for a half hour.
No. It's fine. We're gonna get to that later. I'm gonna give you some of the. I'm gonna give you the basics here.
Yep.
The Wizard is a 1989 American classic. Okay, starring Fred Savage, right? Bo Bridges, Christian Slater, Jenny Lewis. All right, Luke Edwards.
Yep. That's this.
Basically, Kenny, because I know you don't really know the story very well. A boy and his brother run away from home.
It's so good.
Okay, to hitchhike across the country. All right. They're trying to get to a video game. To Video Armageddon is where they're trying to get.
Gosh, Ninja Gaiden. Hi.
They get no, that goes on this side. They get help from a little girl named Haley, right? And she's a teenager. She's trying to get home to Reno, Nevada.
She's from Reno.
Right? She's trying to get home to Reno, Nevada. She decides to help them get him to the Video Armageddon.
Well, she kind of wanted a little bit of money too, right? She was in it for like a little bit of the money.
Let me get through this real quick. His estranged father, Bo Bridges, and estranged brother, Christian Slater. The mother says, go find their son. Go find them, right? Meanwhile, the mother and her boyfriend get a bounty hunter to go find the son. So while the kids are hitchhiking to California, Bo Bridges and Christian Slater are constantly being foiled and also foiling the bounty hunter as they're trying to all make their way there.
Yep, this is supposed to be in a nutshell, by the way.
Right. So at the end, they make it there. He ends up becoming a finalist in this competition because he happens to be a savant at video games. Turns out it was the American premiere, to premiere in the United States for Super Mario Brothers 3.
Yep, and it was kind of crazy. It was good stuff.
Now, there was one little tidbit, which brings us to the very end of the movie. His brother, their sister, Jimmy has PTSD because his twin sister had drowned, and he has this little box that has like her memorabilia in it, and that's why he's like one of these things. Why he's like doesn't really talk that much. Just in that end of the movie, they end up going to that dinosaur little park thing, and he just
the same thing with Pee-wee's Big Adventure.
That's right, yeah.
The same spot.
And at the dinosaur attraction, he brings this lunchbox and he puts it down there because that was like one of the last places that she was happy. So a little bit of sad thing, still good ending.
Gosh,
all right. We have two competitions, Kenny. We have BMX.
There was no competition in this movie. There wasn't a competition in this movie.
They were just BMX? Oh, that was your point.
They were helping foil the criminal's plan.
Right, okay.
So here's the thing. It's got to be... All right. They need to get back to the other coast. There's video...
The same country?
You wanted them to go to Australia?
No, because they went there. All right, if you're talking about Jimmy...
They're bringing Jimmy to Australia this time. And they meet up with Nicole Kidman and Angelo D'Angelo and James Lugton. The guy's name is Angelo D'Angelo.
Yeah.
I'm not kidding.
I know Angelo D'Angelo. It's D'Angelo. That's how you'd say that, not D'Angelo.
Says the guy who says mortadelle.
I'm sorry, what? It's mozzarella. Mozzarella, not mortadelle is something else. This guy's not Italian. Bottom line
so that's the thing is they go there, they get a little lost in the outback, right? Come on, we got to just go out there.
So Corey, Jimmy, and Haley are on a little outback
going
trip.
There. Yeah, no, they're there, and they find out there's another video game show. They need to get across the continent to get there.
Oh, that's cheesy.
So they meet up with these bikers. They get lost. They're bikers. They roll up and they're on the BMX bikes. But they did have the bikers in The Wizard.
They did have.
They get with the. Remember that?
Stop moving it. All right. Just leave it
remember
right
they.
Yes, I do.
Send me an angel. Remember that song?
Yeah, that was from Lori McLaughlin was in a BMX movie. That's why I was like, wait, was that one?
Oh, is that right? No.
I forget what the name of that one is.
McLaughlin?
Her name is McLaughlin. What's her name?
Lori Laughlin? Dude, we just said a Mick.
Oh, no, I made a Mick because I'm Kyle McLaughlin. Yeah, it's Lori Laughlin.
No, I said Doc McBrown.
Wow, we are on point. Nice.
At least we both had one now. I don't feel
stupid. I don't feel
stupid.
Lori Laughlin, she was in that movie. Send me in. And he's in the dance club bouncing on the butt. Come on.
I was in The Wizard. Anyway,
so that's what's going to happen. Also in The Wizard.
All right, but that's what's going to happen.
Oh, because that was a BMX.
Yes.
But what I'm saying
that's when they were on the bikes and they were getting because they hitchhiked across the country.
But I'm saying that was also in a BMX movie with Lori Laughlin.
I gotcha. That's Aunt Becky to you.
But it's a BMX movie. You see the correlation? Wow, look.
I know.
See what's going? Oh,
it's gone.
It's gone.
It's gone. Anyway, so
they meet up with the BMX bikers and they help them get across.
So Fred Savage and Jenny Lewis meet up with Nicole Kidman.
Yeah.
And she says, "I'll take you there."
Ooh, sure. If that's the accent you want to go with.
That's what she does.
It was pretty good. It was pretty good, yeah.
It was,
I'm busting your proverbial chops.
Yeah, I got you.
No, okay, cool. So they go over there and he doesn't win this one.
Oh no.
Another kid.
Because you know why? Because there's too many buttons on the controller now. He goes there and he's looking at
He's using the uncontroller. If
He's
you don't know what that is, go watch one of our
He's not
previous
using the
episodes.
controller. He's just using like a PlayStation 4 controller going,
Yeah.
oh,
Whoa.
I have no
PS4
idea.
was nowhere near
I'm just
a
saying,
twinkle in Sony's
he's
eye yet.
used to the one control
so he's
pad and 2
using one-
buttons.
yeah, okay.
And then he takes
Wait,
this
what's
thing,
the game?
I haven't played in years. No, Jimmy, you got to do it. I haven't touched a game in years.
And it's like 2
Not
years
since
later.
that
It's 2
Super
years
Mario Cousins game. And they're like, you don't even remember it. Super Mario Brothers 3, man.
Oh,
You know, and they're like 40
Wow.
years old now.
really? We're gonna make them that old? Fred
Yeah.
Savage looks exactly the same. So
Nicole Kidman's 50-something just
Yeah.
riding a BMX out in the
all right.
outback.
Hell, you know what? Yeah,
That's what it
Luke
is.
Edwards is back, right?
Yeah.
You've got Jenny Lewis. Is her band's in it though. I
don't know. I
Rilo
don't know.
Kiley, right? What's
Well, yeah, but I don't think they're a band anymore.
Oh no, they're
Yeah.
bringing them back.
They're gonna bring them back.
Just
It's
for the
gonna be,
movie.
That's gonna be the end of the movie instead of the premiere of Super Mario Brothers 12
It's
or
Ri-
whatever. It's gonna be Rilo Kiley back together again.
All right.
That's what we're gonna do. We need them back together again. They're so much
Okay.
better when they're together.
This will be interesting if we remember all this when we do the podcast version of this. All right, what are we calling it?
The Wizard 2, man.
Oh, I was gonna call it BMX Wizards,
No,
but
The Wizard 2,
Wizard 2,
starring featuring Nicole Kidman.
Wizard 2. 2 with
Wizard.
a number or a Roman. Write
Wizard-
it. See what
the
happens when you
Wizard
write it.
again. It's just like it's natural. Just,
Yeah.
just like see
What
where
happens
it
when you
takes
write
me.
the Wizard?
It just says the Wizard. Just remake the Wizard. Like,
Just
like
says-
just as they are now. Just remake the Wizard.
It's just a remake.
Christian Slater was in the Wizard. Man.
He's in this one too. So's Bo Bridges. They're all in it.
All in it.
They're all in it. They follow him to Australia. We got to get him back. No, Dad, we really don't have to get him back.
He's playing. They still have the pickup truck. The
Yes,
Teenage
with
Mutant Ninja Turtles in the back.
Yes,
The NES.
yes, they
That
have
they
the
don't
NES
hook
in
up
the
to the
back.
actual TV.
Right.
They just take it and they just
Absolutely. All right. I'm down with that.
The Wizard
man.
again.
No, the Wizard 2 is fine.
Really?
The Wizard returns.
The Wizard in the Outback.
No.
The Wizard.
I can't do that. No.
Really?
Yeah, I like the Wizard Returns.
But
Wizard
hold on,
2.
Crocodile Dundee did go to Los Angeles.
Yeah, but it was just called Crocodile Dundee.
In Los Angeles.
No.
This is called The Wizard in the Outback.
No, it wasn't. It wasn't called In Los Angeles. It was just Crocodile Dundee. The end of the first movie.
There were
he went,
3 of them, Chris.
Yeah, it said in Los Angeles.
Chris.
It was right. It was, wasn't it? Because the first one he went to New York. That was it. I had Crocodile Dundee.
Yeah, like
He went to New York.
Like that's the thing is, like it's so weird.
It is Crocodile Dundee you are correct. That's
But they didn't call the first one Crocodile Dundee in New York.
right.
So why
'Cause this one
start
he's
naming
totally in.
towns at this point?
The Wizard in Australia. The Wizard in the Outback. All right, fine. Is that what you want?
I don't like it. This is like where you get the Goonies. What did we call it? The Goonies again? What did we call it?
No, the Goonies 2.
No, I don't think we did.
Yeah, we did.
No.
Yeah, we called the Goonies 2.
Oh gosh.
The Goonies Return.
I think it was the
It
Goonies.
was the Goonies Return. I said the Wizard Returns.
The Wizard is back.
Baby.
The Reluctant Wizard. No, the Wizard is so
no,
good.
it sounds
The
like a
Wizard
Disney.
2. The Wizard 2.
It's the Wizard 2. All right,
Roman
that's it.
numerals. That's all there is to it.
All right, cool. Well, that's the movie section.
We should call it the Wizard Junior, and he has like a
Junior.
kid
Oh, it's his
that
kid.
plays, like-
Oh, we are.
he has a kid that only plays mobile games.
Oh
just like-
God.
It's Super Mario Brothers Run, and he just press the screen over and over again.
Yeah. I don't know. No,
Anyway.
just leave it as the
All
Wizard.
right,
2.
the Wizard
so
2. There you go.
That's your movie
That's it.
section for Classic
have fun
Blend
with it.
72.
Have fun with it. If you like the movie stuff, also check out our game stuff. Also check out our TV stuff. We also have cartoons and toys. Check out those videos.
Those are all those videos. Again, one video a day. Get on it. Watch them. They're fun.
Yep. Monday to Friday.
Listen to the podcast version of this because it's going to be extended.
Yes. If you want to hear more about the Wizard and you want to hear more about BMX Bandits, go ahead and check out the podcast for Classic Blend 72.
That's right.
Catch you next time.
See ya.
See you tomorrow.
That was a good one. Okay.
good.
All right. 14 minutes.
Okay, good. Perfect.
14 minutes.
Perfect.
Well, guys,
come off the top.
that's that's what it is, guys. That's what we're doing from now
Enrique,
on.
hello.
That's what we're doing from
How's it
now
going?
on.
A woo. A woo. Yeah, so anyway. Hope you're all doing well. We're gonna get to television shows in a second. I said second.
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 Secunda.
Mm-hmm.
Go tell your friends that we're streaming, for crying out loud. What are you guys doing?
Have a party. Have a party.
Anybody on the tube watching? No? All right. Great.
Yep. All right, just setting up for the next round, resetting.
I'm ready to go. Oh, we can put this back. You're going to have to go do that when you get up. Oh, don't let me forget this. Don't let me forget this in the game section, okay?
Okay. Gosh, you got a really good one, Chris.
That was good.
I can't believe I didn't think
I was
about
on the
that to give you.
This happened yesterday when I was on the phone with you and my brother. We were working on that thing.
I was thinking about it. I'm like, I'm going to tell him to take like TV.
And I was like, don't tell me the movie. Don't tell me the movie. I was like, don't tell me the movie. I got the movie. And I picked this one also right before you said that, so.
Okay.
This was you winning the last 80s, bro, right? You got the pick?
On the 80s sci-fi, yes.
Yeah.
So make sure you just say, hey, on the game.
I don't win yours. I got to make mine harder for you, man.
Yeah, you do. You do.
Dang, man.
It's okay. It's okay. I tried to make it just challenging enough where it could go either way.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Thanks,
All right,
son.
so don't look. I'm going to go. Let me just wipe the board.
Oh, my God, we did clap that one? We did clap that one.
We did.
You did? Okay, good. What's going on in chat? How is everybody?
Yeah, how's it going? All right, so TV, ready? 3, 2, 1. Bing.
Doobie doobie doo.
Blink, blink. Blink.
Blink, blink.
All right. So, do we have something for a cartoon?
You mean TV?
TV, yeah.
Yeah.
Do you have a question or something like that? Just something quick?
Sure, I got
you have
some.
something? All right, cool. All right, here we go. Classic Blend Television. So you want to bring it in just real quick?
I got some.
All right, 3, 2, 1.
You find yourself in the TV section. Nope, don't do it again. Count it in for me.
3, 2, 1.
Stop. Settle. You're watching Classic Blend number 72. We're talking TV. This is the TV section.
Yeah.
The version.
Yep, so we're going to take 2 television shows. I don't know what he has. He doesn't know what I have. Randomly generated for us. We're going to talk about them a little bit. Then we're going to make something brand new. The 80s continue. 80s shared universe. That's what we're going
80
for.
shared universe.
Chris, what do you have for me today?
Kenny, before we get into this, let me ask you this. Who is your favorite TV parent?
TV parent.
It could be a mom. It could be a dad. It could be parents, maybe. Maybe you like the couple. Maybe you like the mom and the dad. Maybe you like the dad and the dad. Maybe you like the mom and the mom. I don't know. Who's your favorite parent or parents?
Oh, my goodness. That is so tough, isn't it?
It's a tough one. There was a lot of them. Do you like the Seavers? Do you like the, I can't think of any other names. Do you like the Winslows? They're more 90s, but do you like...
That is a tough one, man.
Do you like... wow, I can't think of last names of everybody.
It's not the dad from Alf. I'm going to go ahead and veto that one.
I'm going to veto that guy. Okay.
It's not... It's. You know what? I'm going to go ahead and say the dad from Silver Spoons.
Oh, yeah?
He had the train. He had the train in the
Wasn't
bedroom.
he a
all that
senator
stuff.
or something?
I don't know what he did, but he hooked that kid up.
He was.
Little Ricky
I think he was like a senator
he
or
hooked
something.
him up
wasn't
with
he?
some cool things.
He definitely did.
Plus, if having those items would attract somebody like Alfonso Ribeiro to my house to hang out with,
Yeah.
all the better.
Okay,
That
that's
guy was
true.
cool.
That's
I
true.
liked him.
All right, I
So
like
that's
it.
what
All
I'm
right,
going
very
for.
cool. All right,
Do you have
so
an answer for me?
what?
Who would you pick? Do you know?
Oh, don't worry about that. All right, here we go. I'm gonna show you what we have.
All right, let's see what you have.
Kenny, this is what I got.
All right. Oh, he has Mama's Family.
What do you have, man?
I have.
I Married Dora.
Yep.
What?
There you go.
What?
Tell me about Mama's Family, Chris.
Kenny, let me go through Mama's Family real quick. Do you remember Mama's Family?
I do.
Vicki Lawrence.
My mama used to watch Mama's
Oh,
Family.
all right. Vicki Lawrence, Ken Berry, Dorothy Lyman. This was a spin-off from the Cal Burnett Show. Okay.
See, yeah. Okay.
It's a spin-off from the Cal Burnett Show
yeah.
and Cal Burnett and Company. It was a skit
Who was the
Family.
son in it? They had the son. He kind of reminded me.
McClanahan was in this.
Kind of reminded me of dude from Munchies. The movie Munchies.
You know what? I couldn't tell you. There's just a lot of people in here.
But I mean, who played the son?
A lot of
Cast
people.
list.
I'm looking at you starring. You're looking at it right there,
You're
man.
in the
You're
wrong
looking at
spot.
the
You got to
starring.
go to the.
Sometimes they have them, sometimes they don't, man.
Here. Yeah, they do.
Anyway, while you're looking at that, so Mama's Family, her name is Thelma Harper. This was a skit called The Family.
Mm-hmm.
And
Oh, you don't have it.
They made a movie before they made the TV show called Eunice. It was a movie first, so it went from skit to movie.
You said Eunice?
Eunice, yeah, to a show. Okay, they lived in
Here we go.
they lived in Rayton, Missouri,
Gosh, it's a family
Raytown, Missouri.
Tree, Chris.
It's a whole family tree. Eunice Harper. So see, they must have been. So her name is Thelma Harper. Okay.
Yeah. Oh, Naomi. I remember Naomi Vinton.
All right. It's not important.
They were married. They had the kids.
This is about the wacky misadventures of the Harper family.
Yes.
Basically. Okay.
I can't believe Wikipedia has like a family tree on this TV show on where
I've never
everybody
seen a
came
family
from.
tree on this. Yeah. Yeah, interesting. The Harpers. So basically, because she lets her family members and extended family members live in her household. She takes care of them. She cleans and cooks, and and sometimes they take advantage of her. But
Sure do.
But she's the matriarch, and she's Vicki Lawrence was very funny in this role. This was 1983 to 1990. This was on ABC. I'm sorry,
Vinton
excuse
was
me.
funny.
This was called. This was on NBC from 83 to 84, 2 seasons, 35 episodes. Canceled, came back in syndication in 86, 1990.
Interesting.
For another 4 seasons, 95 episodes, for a grand total of 100 and what?
I remember this
30
being
episodes.
on all the time.
Well, you watched it when it was in syndication,
Yes,
most likely.
yes.
And so I think that's all I'm going to give you right now. So why don't you tell me what you got? What is I Married Dora? It looks like we have.
You might know. You definitely know her. You might know her.
I can't. I Vacation.
Yes, Christmas Vacation. She played.
I can't think of her name. What's her name?
It's
say her name.
Juliette Lewis.
Juliette Lewis. Thank you. Oh my God, I couldn't
Audrey.
remember her name.
She played Audrey.
Played Audrey in Christmas Vacation.
This guy right here.
My favorite Audrey, to be honest with you.
Okay, very good. Daniel Hugh Kelly. He plays Peter. Elizabeth Pena plays the housekeeper Dora Calderon. She is about to get deported, so they marry each other. So
What year?
she can stay.
What year? Network? I want to know.
1987 to 1988. 1 season, 13 episodes.
Oh, okay.
ABC. All right. So that's what happens. They marry each other. There was actually like a what do they call it? Like not a notice. There's a kind of like in the beginning of the show. It was kind of like that.
A disclaimer.
A disclaimer. Gosh, what's wrong with me? I can't think of the
late.
word. Disclaimer. It's late. It says you should not try this in your own home, because marrying just for reasons,
Right.
Like for
not
that,
for love. Let's say not for love.
not for
I
love,
guess. Yeah.
is illegal, or it was, or whatever like that, just to keep somebody here or something like that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But that was the thing, and as the show went on, they started to like kind of fall for each other, all that stuff, right?
Well, that's the whole thing.
That's the whole thing: is will they, won't they?
Yeah,
right?
exactly.
That's what you get. So anyway, you might know Elizabeth Pena from Jacob's Ladder and Batteries Not Included. Remember Batteries Not Included?
Of course, she played the she was
cool
pregnant.
movie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I actually watched that like last month.
I'm just gonna tell you a little bit. You know, the show, typical sitcom, doesn't matter. But I'm gonna tell you the last name was Farrell.
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 Okay.
So there's Peter Farrell, right? There's Juliette Lewis, who plays Kate Farrell, and the son's name, Juliette Lewis's brother's name is Will. On the show.
I was gonna say,
so his name is Will Ferrell.
And the actor that plays the dad looks like Will Ferrell.
It's the craziest thing.
Right?
Check it out. I Married Dora. It's
I Married
weird.
Dora. Check out images.
Anyway, let's mush these together and make something new.
We have two families.
We do.
We have two families.
Yep. Is this Mama's family and the Farrell family?
Okay, hold on. They married.
I married Mama. Is Mama married?
Does Dora leave? Does he leave Dora and then he marries Mama?
Well, I'll tell you what happened in the last episode.
What?
He goes to the airport because he's going to go take a job someplace in another country. And
Yeah.
she's like, oh my gosh, I don't want him to leave and everything like
Yeah.
that. He gets on the plane, and takes off or whatever like that. And he comes back and he's in the airport and they're like, what are you doing here? All that stuff. And he says, it's been canceled. They're like, the flight's been canceled? He goes, no. Rips up the ticket, throws it over his shoulder. The series was canceled. And then the camera goes back and they all take a bow and they say goodbye and everything like that. That happened.
Wow.
That was it.
That's cool.
They were just kind of like, it's over.
Hey, whatever, man. I like that. That's
so
cool.
you say, hey, guess what? They got together. Or whatever like that.
Well, what are we doing?
So
I think.
who's Mama's husband? Go to the family tree.
I'm not going to the family
Go to
tree.
the family tree.
Mama wasn't married. Mama, it was over. It was over. What about?
Harper family tree.
I have an idea. What if
Where's
we
Mama?
what if we bring Juliette Lewis into Mama's family?
Where's Mama? What's her name on the show?
Thelma.
Thelma?
Her name is Thelma Harper. You can't find it.
Thelma Crowley? Oh,
Yes.
married Carl Harper.
Yeah, that's what. Yeah.
Is Carl no longer with us?
Yeah, right. He's passed.
Okay.
I was gonna say-
Will Ferrell grows up and marries Mama.
No.
Why?
She's gone by then when he
No.
grows up. This was a yes. No.
Is Carol Burnett? Yes or no? Is Carol Burnett still alive today?
She's alive, but guess what? Carol Burnett didn't play Mama. It was Vicki Lawrence.
Oh, Vicki Lawrence played Mama?
Yes.
Is Vicki Lawrence, is she or is she not alive today?
I mean, she's alive and all, but
So is Will Ferrell. Okay?
is Will Ferrell going to be in this?
It's going to be played by Will Ferrell.
Is it really?
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yes.
Okay, I think we
It's
can.
going to be played. Will Ferrell marries Mama. It's going to be called I Married Mama. I don't think we need to go anywhere with that. They're both hilarious character actors. Both of them.
I mean, what do you want?
Will
from
Ferrell and Vicki Lawrence. It doesn't
do you
get any
want?
better than
What
that.
do you want?
For my money, it doesn't get any better than that.
me? I mean, I guess I can't.
I married Mama.
Okay.
Thank you for joining us for the Classic Blend television section or show. We do appreciate it. If you like the televisions, you might
true.
also like the movies, the games, the cartoons, and the toys. Check out our other episodes. And check out our other show, Do You Even 80's Bro, where we ask each other questions. And
It's a trivia show, 80s
Yep.
trivia show. And
tune in tomorrow. You're going to see some different content. Tune
That's
in
right.
yesterday. You're going to see some different
new
content.
videos every day.
Yep.
Oh, don't forget to listen
See
to
you
the
later.
podcast version of this because that's going to have some extra bonus words.
You want to hear more about I
Want more
Married Dora?
words?
Dora?
Listen, watch, whatever.
That's it.
Anyway, thanks. See you on the next one.
I know, I got up again.
It's okay.
It's my thing, man.
You like all the updated logos? Of course you like all the updated logos. Why wouldn't you like the updated logos? They are
thank you.
awesome.
Humbleness goes a long way.
Yeah. I mean, thanks. I'm going to change my shirt. We're going to change shirts. Yeah, we didn't change shirts.
Wait, what?
Totally forgot to change shirts. Well, I noticed it in the middle, man. What do you want from me? All right, stay there. Nobody move unless you want to see us. Pull down shirts.
I'm so upset right now.
I noticed it halfway through. I'm like, Kenny's wearing the same shirt. I'm like, oh man, I'm wearing the same shirt. And I'm like, that sucks. That sucks. Whatever. What are you gonna do, man? Do it again. Do the whole thing over again. What do you got on that? Oh, BRB. Good. I like that one, man. Where do you get all these shirts?
For my birthday.
Where do you get those wonderful toys? Man? All right. We're back.
It is now Wednesday.
It's Wednesday. This is a Wednesday shirt. Yeah. I feel like there is an easier way to turn off the recording function so you don't need to move away.
Move away.
He means the cameras. Yeah, well.
Yeah, I have remote, but the thing is, we have 3 cameras.
3.
So if I use a remote, it's I don't know which ones it's gonna do and which one it's not. And I want to get 3 remotes.
So it is what it is. It's not a
Yeah.
big deal.
I figure better safe than sorry. You know what I mean? Get up and make it happen. So that's all I have to say about layout. How you been, Enrique? All right.
There they are. Gotcha. Okay. Well, I don't know what to tell you.
About what you have?
Yes, but
Yeah.
also I'm trying to find an image that has.
It doesn't matter. You know what I'm saying?
I'm gonna just, you know what? If I can't find it, give me 1 second. Let's look for these, and if I can't see it, if I can't find
Whoa,
it,
California, nice. What part of California?
woo!
I've only been to LA. I haven't been to San Francisco. Been to down in El Centro, San Diego. Been to San Diego, Orange County, and LA.
Yeah, we've all traveled. What do you want? I've been to Studio City over. Is that in L.A.?
Is it LA?
Like
Probably.
Studio City's in L.A. I've been to
Burbank, maybe?
It's close.
Well, Burbank. There's LA County, right? There's LA,
Yeah.
the city.
Well, I stayed in a friend's in Studio City.
nice.
All right, let's roll.
Okay, we'll get back.
Don't let me forget this thing later when we do that.
All right, 3, 2, 1.
Okay. All right, let's do like
You
we
roll,
knew.
so you
Rolling, rolling, rolling. Okay, it's on.
Okay, I'll bring it in. Oh gosh. Hold on. Okay, got it. Ready? All right, let's go. All right.
Clap it, please.
Sitting here the whole time, just missing out on this.
We did this right. We did that for the last one. Because it's a biatch.
Doesn't pay attention to this guy. Toys.
Oh, we doing toys?
An idiot.
Your tag's sticking on the back. Fix your tag.
3, 2. Good thing I don't sit backwards anymore. 1.
Settle.
My fat body.
I'm Big Kenny. 3, 2, 1. Hey guys.
Do I really sound like that? I don't think I do.
Just kidding. I get it,
3, 2, 1. 3, 2, 1. Welcome to Classic Blend Toys. My name is Ken.
72. I'm Chris.
Except we weren't saying numbers.
Yeah, well, you're right. You know what, Kenny? You're right. Here we go.
3, 2, 1. Welcome to Classic Blend Toys. Welcome to the Classic Blend Show Toy Edition.
No. Welcome to the Classic Blend Toy Edition show.
Welcome to Classic Blend Toys.
Pick any one of those intros and it's yours.
It must be Wednesday.
It must be Wednesday because it's toys, which is in every other Wednesday thing.
All right,
Listen,
we're
Kenny,
gonna do this again. 3, 2, 1. Welcome to Classic Blend Toys. I am Ken. That's Chris. What we're gonna do here, we're gonna take 2 toys from the years of yore, and we will talk about them a little bit. We will mush them together. He doesn't know what I have. I don't know what he has. We're gonna make a new toy today. Another toy in the vein of the 80s excellence.
That's right. These
Chris.
toys are randomly chosen, and they're as much a surprise to us as they are to you.
Yes.
However,
I have a question for you.
I knew you did. Go ahead.
Okay.
I'm all ears.
Chris, what is the one that got away? What's the toy that you always wanted that you never got?
Dang it! Why do you bring these things up?
Yep. We could fix that. I mean, the thing is, you know what the instant fix is? eBay.
It is.
eBay is the instant fix where you're like, oh, talk about that. There was one time where we got together a little bit ago.
Yeah.
Years ago, probably like 10 years ago now at this point.
Yeah.
And we're just like talking about masks, and I just went on eBay and bought like 2 of them.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Remember that?
I remember that. Yeah,
the
that's
green
right.
helicopter and then the Thunderhawk. I bought, yeah, and I was just like, I have to. I'm like, I can't deal with it. Then I got rid of it. No, I didn't get the helicopter. I got the race car, the orange race car.
Yeah.
With Hondo or something like that.
Hondo. He was. Yeah. I'm gonna have to go ahead and say.
What's the one?
I don't know if I have a one, but for me, in general, it was always the play sets, like the big play sets.
Oh, gotcha. Like the GoBot Command Center.
Yeah, or one of the G.I. Joe, because G.I. Joe had many,
gosh.
you know, but, or say like, yeah, or even like the Transformers, like, you know, I just always felt like I always wanted the big play sets, and I never got them. I always got the smaller things, you know, it's like, because like for me, I feel like when I was a kid, it was either like, okay, well, you can get 5 of the small things or the one big one, and like that's it, or something, you know, like that was how it was in my house, I guess. Okay. So do you have anything?
Skateboard. Like if you consider a skateboard a toy,
Yeah.
every year, probably from like 10 years old.
Really, you just never got. Yet you had every
like,
console,
whatever
you had
it was.
every game console.
My mom refused to get me a skateboard. Refused.
And look where you are now. Are you a pro skate? Are you Tony Hawk Jr.?
I'm not Tony Hawk, but I also don't have
any.
I also don't have any broken limbs.
That's true. And you have your own show talking about the things that you didn't get when you were a
What
kid.
would I be talking? I'd have nothing to say if I got a
Nothing
skateboard.
to
If
say.
I got that skateboard, I have nothing to say
Ouch.
right now.
That's
I'd be
what
like,
I'd
I got
say.
everything.
Yeah. All right, Kenny, this is what we're doing. We're gonna go through these. I'm gonna show you what I have, and
I'm gonna show you first.
Oh, you show me first. All right, go.
Yep. Lego, my Lego.
He's got Lego. Well, I guess that's gonna do it. That's gonna do it for us, folks.
It's basically whatever we're gonna. What are we gonna?
Say it.
Gun Snuffles. Gun is the company, isn't it? Snuffles.
Yeah. Snuffles. Yeah. Yep.
Oh, okay. Lego, 1949. The bricks came out. The company named it after Leggot, which means play well in Danish. Much like Coleco, which stands for the Connecticut Leather Company. Much like Sega, which stands for Service and Games. Did you know that? You didn't know that.
You told me that once before.
Yep. He lies. Anyway, building blocks. I don't know what else to tell you.
Lego. What do you want to know?
It's Lego.
Gun Snuffles. I'm sorry. Yeah, Snuffles. These are plush
Is it
bears.
Gund or Goond?
It's probably Goon, but I don't see
Goond.
I don't see an Outlaut on here. But
Goond.
honestly, I'm gonna tell you this was created by what is her name? Rita Rafe.
Sure.
For
sure
Gun.
thing. Yeah.
Okay, her and her husband. I think her and her husband ran the company.
Gotta Get a Gun. Was that a thing?
Might be 1981 is when they debuted.
Gotta go to Moe's.
These were inspired.
Gotta get a gun.
Stop. Rita was inspired by a
Care Bears?
crescent moon in the sky.
Oh, that often inspires me.
So she decided to create a plush animal of a bear.
Gotcha.
That was happily looking up at the moon, at the crescent moon.
I'm happily looking up at studio lights, and I'm going to create a kangaroo eraser tip.
Perfect. These are the oldest plush animals, the oldest teddy bears in the gun line.
Gotcha.
Okay, and
Oh, this is what started the whole gun thing. You said the oldest teddy bears.
it's the oldest teddy bears, but
they
they
have a lot of
probably had
animals.
other ones. Yeah.
All right. So
I'll just finish out by saying, there are newer ones that they range from 4 inches up to like 2 or 3 feet.
right on.
I think they had like a 20, 50 year anniversary.
All right, so this is going to be a Lego set that builds those. Gotcha. Moving on.
Building Lego bears. Is that what it is?
Building Lego bears.
Building Lego bears.
Lego bears.
Wow, that's it.
Yeah, so it's Lego. What are they? Noozles? What are they called?
No, Snuffles.
Snuffles?
Dang it.
Lego Snuffles?
Why do they call them Snuffles?
Chris, why do they call anything anything?
Well, Lego's got a legit name. Sorry, I hit the mic. Lego's got a legit name.
Lego
that's
Snuffles. It's easy enough, man.
Lego Snuffles?
See, you could have gotten Masters of the Universe, and then it could have been Lego Masters of the Universe. That would have been awesome. Building Orko and then wondering why he doesn't have strings holding him up. That would be amazing. You know what I mean?
Oh, I know what you're saying.
You know what I'm saying. You got it. So anyway, thanks a lot for watching the Classic Blend Toy Edition. If you like the toys, you might also like the movies. You might also like the television. You might also like the cartoons and the video games.
Something for everybody. We're here every single day. We have videos for you now from now on.
Come back tomorrow. Take your time machine. Come back yesterday. See you later.
Peace. Oh, that was short and sweet. My friend
That's the way you do it.
owns a winemaking company in Arroyo Grande. Nice.
What?
I feel like that was just ASMR. Really? Why? What did we do that makes you feel? Oh,
You're welcome.
yeah. Who listens to that? I mean, I'm not making fun if you listen to it.
Hold on. I'm going to look at something on my tablet.
And there you go. That's
And
ASMR.
scene.
And ASMR. Oh,
we
am
got
I-
really loud. Somebody might have been really getting into it. Now
Oh,
we just
crap.
ruined it on them.
Just died.
We're sorry.
We love you. Okay, am I wearing this? I'll take
Talk
it
about
off.
it, then wear it. You want me to pin it on you? Like
No.
a badge of honor?
I'm gonna show it like this,
Can I
and then I'm
put
gonna
it
take
in
it
your
off, and
skin?
we'll talk about it. This will be the intro, okay? We don't need any other intro than this. All right, I'm gonna just talk about it. Don't forget to say, are we different shirts?
Yes. Don't forget to say what.
You keep saying to say randomly generated.
I know.
I want you to say that because it sounds like, I don't want to lose that. I brought all movie shirts today, didn't I? Except the TV shirt that I wore.
That's it. Check this out. I gotta look this up here.
Cut this out. Cut it out, Kenny.
No, I'm not gonna find this here.
Really? Oh my god. Just still clean these shirts then. I don't even have to put them in the wash or nothing. This is work for literally 2 seconds.
Yep. That's it. That's why I figured, just wear it during the week.
Wear it during the week.
What?
Hey, you think you'll ever get a tattoo, Kenny?
Nope.
Why not?
It just isn't. Dude, I can't even decide what t-shirt to wear, and I get sick of them, let alone something I'm a bod. You know what I'm saying?
True. I mean,
Not gonna do it. Not gonna happen.
what's my hair doing?
Sorry, man. Link.
Wait, what? What just happened here? Let me see what this is. No, he made a clip. I have to hear the clip of this. Hold on. Let's see the clip. He made it because you're making clips on Twitch. Yeah. Viewers can make clips. Let me see what you did. I want to see what clip this is that you made. ASMR. Really? Why? What did we do that makes you feel? Oh.
You're welcome.
Yeah. It's good. Oh, I like that. Who listens to that? I mean, I'm not making fun if you listen to it.
Hold on. I'm gonna look at something on my tablet.
It's good. That was good.
Should open up a
And there you
package
go.
of
That's
Dune
it.
trading
And
cards.
ASMR.
That was great.
ASMR. Really? Why?
That was
Why
great,
did we
man.
do that?
Good
Makes
job,
you feel.
Enrique.
Oh.
Thank you. That was good. That was dope. All right, good stuff.
See, that should be a clip. Do you mind if we use that on the Instagrams to promote?
Oh, where is it? I gotta get it back then. Hold on.
Because that was pretty awesome.
Let me get that back. I'm gonna leave this on. We're gonna
With full credit, if you don't mind.
Yeah.
Anyway, yeah, let's get on with the last section.
All right, hold on. Let me All right. So what's gonna happen is that, like I said, all right. I'm gonna.
Just don't ramble on too much.
No, I'm not gonna ramble on too much about it.
Just be like, say thanks.
Let me load my
Move
thing
on.
up.
Thank you.
You okay? Oh, we have two things to talk about, Kenny.
What? What's the second one?
The fact that you you chose this for me.
Yeah.
And
just in the beginning, normally randomly generated. However,
Yep.
Okay. Ready? What time is it? Hold on.
8:17. You want to run up?
Yeah.
All right. I got bit up today. So I'm gonna give you a little taste of this, if you can see this. This is what? Just put it over that one. Just put it over.
It's a little stupid, man.
So yeah, so I've got so this little pin. If you can see this little pin, this is a ceramic pin. All right, made by an artist, by Rooted Moon Artistry, hand painted ceramics. This is pretty cool. Pick this up. This is gonna go on here. This is a local artist where we live, where I live in the town that I live in. I live in a really cool incorporated village on Long Island here, and yeah, we are looking to do a live show. We're gonna probably, I think we're gonna be setting up to do a live show at this art house gallery down in the town, and that's how I found this pin. And we're going to be doing more of that stuff. So, but yeah, I think that's going to happen. And so sooner or later, you're going to see a live version of the show, and we're going to obviously post it or whatever. And it should be pretty cool. The artist community down where I live in, it's in Patchogue, New York. That's where I live. So it's going to be pretty cool. It's a very big artist community there, and a lot of retro stuff going on. So yeah, it's pretty cool. We're going to be doing that. So I'm going to be talking about this little pin. Kenny, I think what'll happen is let me do the pin thing, and then while I'm fiddling with this, you explain why you're gonna do this. You chose the thing for me.
But the first thing we need to do is talk about the segment.
Well, right.
Say what we do first.
Right. I'll do it this time. I'll take us in.
Yes, I'm just saying that has to go first.
Yes, of course.
All right, we good?
I'm good.
3, 2, 1.
Okay. Good. The weasel. All right, cool. Is that on? Yeah, I see at the bottom. Blah 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 blah.
It's kind of weird. I don't know why it doesn't stick out on the bottom. Does that one?
It does. Oh, because
That
it's
one
dark.
doesn't. That one doesn't.
It's dark, and our eyesight is horrible.
I don't know. Anyway, game section.
Okay. Here we go.
Excuse me.
3, 2, 1. Welcome to 3, 2, 1. Welcome to today's Classic Blend Games. Kenny, we're doing games.
Thanks a lot, man.
Okay.
Happy to be here.
Happy to be here. What do we do here, Kenny? Well, we're going to take two randomly chosen games. He has one, I have one. We don't know what each other has. They are from they are from the years past. Mm-hmm. Good old days, we like to call them. And what we're going to do is we're going to take them together. We're going to mash them together after we discuss them a little bit. And then we're going to make a brand new video game.
Cool.
Can it be done? The answer is yes, it can be.
Can be.
Right before we get into that,
Many times.
I want to show you something very cool.
What you have there?
See this, Kenny? This is a ceramic pin. I'm sure you can see it.
All right,
it's pretty good.
Insert shot real quick.
I thought you were just going to do it in real time, dude.
I'm going to do this. Hold it out more. Hold it out more.
It's just...
Right there. And when you take it up... Oh, hold on. This is going to cut.
Is it going to be still recording?
No. Pick it up again like you were going to bring it to there and show it. Like you're talking here and then you're going to show it.
So I'm doing this and then like that?
Yeah. that's exactly how you're gonna do it again now. Okay.
Are you recording this? I don't know what he's doing.
Just relax, man. Now hold it out again, like you were. Now bring it back. Okay. Now get back to it. You're gonna cut to that insert shot.
Okay.
We're good.
Oh, so should I do this again and say 3, 2, 1 and come back?
Yeah, you're gonna just do what you did and come back.
Okay, ready?
Okay.
3, 2,
Yep.
1.
Okay.
So this is from an artist from Rooted Moon Artistry. It's a local artist from where we are here on Long Island.
Let me see.
Hand painted ceramics. It's very, very cool.
It is.
And she makes a lot of these cool little things. She does a lot of different retro style. Take it off. I actually want to wear it. She does a lot of retro style ceramic type things, bowls and cups, like a really cool Mary Brothers cup, and bowls and plates and like Pac-Man and NES controllers inside these little dishes, like really beautiful, beautiful hand painted ceramic stuff. So if you want, nope, that ain't happening.
That's a real needle.
If you want,
Rooted Moon Artistry.
Check out on the bottom of the screen. You're gonna see where you can reach her on her Instagram, and you can go check her out. And you can send her,
cool stuff.
tell her that retro that the guys over at Retro Squat sent you.
Chris and Ken.
Okay.
Good deal. I like it.
All right. So now, Kenny.
Yep.
Oh my God,
Let's talk about. You need help
what?
there?
Yeah.
He's not good with sharp things.
Oh, because it was okay. You got to go. It's an up thing. It's a really cool clasp. It's like a very interesting.
It's a needle. You have to go pointy side first.
It is a pointy side situation. Can you help me with that? Look at that shit. All right. I think I got it. Go ahead, Kenny. So what's happening with? Tell me about. What I didn't get to choose my thing.
No, you didn't,
actually.
Chris.
Normally it's randomly chosen, but I did not get to choose.
If you do recall, we had an episode called "Do You Even 80's Bro?" and it was the 80s Sci-Fi edition.
That's
correct,
right.
which was recommended to us categorically. I won.
He won the show.
I won barely. I barely squeaked by on that show.
That's true.
And my prize was getting to choose a property for
this guy
to talk about.
Yeah.
Chris, what did I choose for you to talk about?
Kenny,
they're all random except for this.
Except for this one. This is the first random one that isn't.
Yes, because we intertwine our game show with this at times when we're not just giving Dune trading cards up for prizes and Supergirl trading cards up for prizes. Which, if you haven't, check out. Do You Even 80's Bro? The John or Joan. Do you know your Cusacks? We got a pack of Supergirl trading cards that I got to open because I stumped Chris. Right?
I barely missed it.
34-year-old trading cards. I got to open these bad boys up.
They didn't have any gum.
Stickers.
They didn't have any gum. But I would have eaten the gum if we opened up the other pack.
Yeah. So
Kenny,
anyway,
you chose for me for the first time ever. You chose for me The Legend of Zelda: A Link to the Past on Super Nintendo.
There you go. Well, Super NES.
Super NES.
That's how I like to say it. That's how I do it. You want to know what I got?
What do you have?
I have Jungle Hunt.
Jungle Hunt for the Atari.
For what?
For the.
Does this guy know how to read?
Oh, Atari Soft. Oh, ColecoVision. I have the microphone on my way.
ColecoVision, Jungle Hunt.
Interesting.
All right, tell me a little bit about The Legend of Zelda: A Link to the Past.
The Legend of Zelda. What do you want to know, man? It was on Super Nintendo. The SNES it was on. It was published by Nintendo back in '91. This is actually a prequel to the first two Nintendo versions of Zelda. And this was an overhead view, like the original. Some of the things that it had in it were you had arrows were separate items now.
Cool.
You had the Pegasus boots to run, as well as hook
That's where
shot.
you ran into the trees.
Yeah, as well as hook shot, the Master Sword. You had a spin attack. But the thing with the Master Sword is they changed the way that you attacked. It wasn't just a stab; it was a swing now. To charge it up, you could do that's a spin attack.
That was great for the bushes when you needed to.
Yeah, that was a spin attack, and yeah, it was a more controlled combat system, which was really cool. Right. You could move all over around, diagonal, this and that. It wasn't just up or down. And I mean that's really there was the one thing about this gameplay wise. The one thing that this started was was alternate worlds. So this had a magic mirror where these parallel worlds where you can go into the light and the dark. And in the dark, the creatures were different, remember? Yeah. And Link was a bunny. And it was, the mechanic was used to...
What do they call it? Was it the Dark World or like the negative? What do they call that?
It was a light and dark world. It was just light and dark world. And what this did was it helped you solve some puzzles where you couldn't get in one way, you could get through the dark world or vice versa. So
sure thing.
That's what this was. And yeah, and it, you know, I think it really, it established something for Zelda, and from there they stem from there, and lots of things, lots of different Zelda games came from that thing.
Well, also it kind of ran with the original Legend of Zelda game where it was top down.
Yeah.
Zelda 2 kind of
side scrolling.
Yeah, kind of. They really went all for it on the side scrolling thing. You have to commend them for trying something a little bit different.
Yeah.
The overworld scenes in Zelda 2 were a little bit flaky.
They were. They weren't fun.
They weren't the best with those.
I didn't enjoy the things moving around. I enjoyed.
That's the thing. The game wasn't, but it kind of brought it back to the original, and it kind of kept going from there.
Right.
In this direction.
Absolutely.
Even though they're 3D now, it kind of does. It does keep keep this.
Breath of the Wild is a phenomenal game. That's all I'm saying. Go ahead. Tell me about Jungle Hunt.
Jungle Hunt for the ColecoVision. The year was something or other.
You didn't write it down?
I didn't write it down, man.
You silly.
I forgot to.
You silly guy. It was
82-ish, maybe something like that. It doesn't matter.
Okay.
82. I mean, it came out in the arcade. Blah blah blah. All that stuff. Let me tell you a little bit of something. This was one of the first games to use parallax scrolling. You know what parallax scrolling is?
Yeah, it's where
right?
the
background moves a little slower than the foreground.
Right.
It's published by AtariSoft, which you noticed on the other one.
I noticed, right? Yeah.
Yeah. AtariSoft was their branding for non-Atari systems. So if they were putting something out on the Apple II or they were putting something out on the ColecoVision, they would call it Atari. So it wasn't by Atari; it was Atari Soft.
Right.
Because they tried to differentiate.
Essentially, Atari Lite.
Yeah, Atari Lite. Yeah, or to them, it was Atari Lite. Anyway, 4 scenes. There was vine swinging. There was the crocodile-infested river. There was the boulder dodge, right? You dodge boulders, and then the last scene where you evade cannibals with the woman being lowered into a flaming cauldron.
Ooh.
Those were the scenes.
Trippy.
Yeah, so that's it basically. That's the game.
Was this 1 or 2 players, or what was it?
It was a 1-player game. In the beginning, it was kind of they came under fire.
You sure it was only 1 player?
Yeah.
Really?
Unknown explorer.
Do you want to?
1 to 2 players alternating.
Yeah, you want to go back and take a look at that?
I don't know about the ColecoVision version, man. I didn't read up on it that much.
Oh. What are you showing? What version are you reading up on then?
This is just the generic Jungle Hunt game. Okay. So it might have been.
Either way, so it basically it looked like Pitfall.
A little bit like Pitfall, but they did get in trouble from the creators of Tarzan. The game was originally called Jungle Boy.
Of course it was.
And then became, when it was released to the arcades, it was called Jungle King, and it was a guy in a loincloth. Swinging from vines.
Well,
they had to change that stuff to ropes, and they had to change the guy into like a safari outfit to avoid litigation. So
let's say a little about litigation on this game. So back in 1987, no, I'm kidding.
Yeah, there was a Tarzan yell in there too. It wasn't even subtle.
Hey, look, they did what they could.
That's what they did.
They tried to, get it.
Hey, that's the way it goes.
That's the way it goes.
So Jungle Hunt is getting mixed with Legend of Zelda. How are we doing this? Are we going back to side-scrolling Zelda?
Oh no. Oh.
Don't do it, man.
I mean, part of me says to just do it different.
Because it's the Zelda gameplay.
You know what?
No. You know how many people probably want a sequel to A Link to the Past?
It's top down.
Link's Awakening kind of.
They got 100. They got 100 ones. Come on, 100 sequels. No, top down. It takes place all in a jungle. It's going to be it's a side ditty. It's a side story.
Oh, side story.
Like sometimes they just have little side stories.
Side scrolling. I'm like,
no.
So top down.
Sometimes it's top down. Sometimes they have like side stories.
So is this his brother?
No.
It's
like it's a misadventure. It's something that he did in between. I don't know, Wind Waker
so he takes off the elf
Majora's
hat
Mask or something.
And he puts on the safari hat.
Whatever, fine. It doesn't matter.
That's it. He doesn't always have to wear that sleeping
doesn't
cap.
Always have that way. But this time around, we're giving him a buddy.
Ooh.
Pet spider.
I don't know where he comes up with some of this stuff.
It's a pet spider. You can name your pet spider. Personally, I would name him Cornelius.
Yeah.
And I would name my character AAAB. That's what I would name him.
That's really what you did when you played games?
Wouldn't you like to know?
Yeah, you have no imagination, do you?
I think I stabbed myself with this thing really bad. Okay, here we go.
So crooked.
It is so
and
crooked.
weird.
I kind of like it, Caddy. It's a little like
A little bit. It's got
yeah.
like a gangster lean
Dutch.
to it.
A little Dutch to
A
it.
little bit of a
Yeah, it's a little. Oh, there you go. Leave it
lean
like
to
that.
it.
Yeah, so it's a jungle adventure. I say we call it The Legend of Zelda Jungle Adventure.
He bores me.
God, all right, well, come on, give me something. I gotta hear something. From you.
Zelda Hunt.
Legend of Zelda, The Hunt for Zelda.
Jungle. The Hunt for Zelda.
Legend of Zelda, The Jungle Hunt. He's looking for an artifact.
Oh,
all right, guys. He's looking
gosh.
for an artifact.
This is where we say we
This
need
is
some
hilarious.
help.
All right.
We can't just keep. We just can't. We can't.
Okay.
Legend of Zelda. Spider Temple. But weren't they called like Skull something? What were those things called that you remember? The Legend of Zelda. What was the Ocarina of Time? And they had the spider things that you used to with the little slingshot.
Yeah.
What were those called? Sculptulas or something weird like that.
We can look it up. I guess. I don't feel like looking it up. I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't really care.
We're gonna call it Spider
Temple. But no, it's got to be.
like the word temple.
You don't like temple?
No.
What's another word for temple? Synonym.com.
Spider Nest. The Legend of Zelda. Spider Nest.
Spider Nest? Yikes.
The Legend of Zelda.
I'm going to give you a yikes on that one.
Brown Recluse.
Oh, the recluse spider. No, he's in it, though. He's like the Spider King.
He's the Spider King.
Dang it. Spider. No, I don't like the word nest, but spider something is good. It's the spider.
Lair.
Yeah.
The spider's lair.
Yeah, the spider's lair.
How does that hit? That has nothing to do with Jungle Hunt, dude.
It's a jungle. Spider hunt.
The spider's jungle.
Because because Kenny, it doesn't have to have the title of both of them in there. I'm sorry, I spit on your hand, okay? That's how.
So hold on a second. What you're telling me, Chris, and somehow the microphone's in front of my face again.
I don't know what to tell you, man.
You're telling me does that really happen?
It hasn't moved. You just constantly move. You constantly move. You just don't know how to.
But if I'm centered here,
you're not supposed to be centered. Just yank you angle. Yes, okay. Angle on. Look at the monitor. With all this technology in front of us, and he just can't get it right. I can't handle it, man. That's what it looks like.
All right, so here's what's happening: Legend of Zelda and Jungle Hunt. It's going to be called The Legend of Zelda Spider Fortress.
All right, that's fine.
Do you like it?
Yeah.
But hold on, they had dungeons. Remember, there were dungeons in Zelda.
Yes.
So spider dungeon?
No, because we're in a jungle.
Oh, so now they're like
jungle
ruins.
Jungle dungeon. Jungle dungeons. Jungle dungeon.
Reminds me of Double Dungeons on the TurboGrafx 16. Chris, have I ever told you about the TurboGrafx 16?
You have. In fact, we've played it.
So this is called Zelda.
I was so bad at that game. I say
Jungle Dungeon.
I say Jungle Dungeon. Yeah, you got the word jungle in there. You happy? Are you flipping happy now?
Nah, you made me write Jungle Dungle.
Finish it. Put the E in there. God.
Jungle Dungeon.
No, Jungle Dungle. That's what it's called.
No.
That's it. Canon. That's what it is.
We're not calling it Jungle Dungle.
Oh, you suck.
It's not going to happen.
Fine. No, it's not Jungle Dungle.
If you do like the video games, you might also like movies, television, toys, and cartoons. Check out our other videos. We're coming at you now one day a week.
No, every day. One day. Every day of the week, you're getting some content from us.
Yes,
Get
Retro
on
Squad
it.
is getting to your visuals and your ears, your lobes, 5 days a week.
5 days a week.
One time a day.
One time a day. Or many. Depends on how many times you want to watch the show.
Yeah.
I want to say thank you to everyone who's watching and who watch and who support. And if you're watching this live on Twitch, awesome. If you're watching on YouTube, how are you? Don't forget, go check out Rooted Moon, okay? We want you to go check out this wonderful artist's work. You can get to her Instagram down below. There's a little thing there somewhere that's going to tell you where to go. Go check it out. Tell them Retro sent you. Tell her that you love this pin and others like it. And look at her work. It's amazing. It's absolutely amazing. It's good stuff. So I wish I could do pottery. That's all I'm saying. Wish I
You
could do
can buy
ceramics.
pottery.
But I can buy it.
See,
Yeah.
it's a good thing that somebody does
Okay.
something like that.
We'll see. We'll see you on the next
Things
show.
that you can't do, like fix your car, people do it. Pottery that you can't do, people
do it for you. Yeah.
Therefore, you consume. You do it. You get it.
Oh, okay. Well,
I want
look,
that. I
he's
like
got a
that. I
point.
can't
Say
make
an
it.
80s
I'm gonna buy it. 80s and never anything else.
80s ceramics. The 80s of the pottery world. I don't know. Just see you later. End it. Oh, look at this thing. What happened here? Never remind me again.
Did I turn that off?
I don't know.
Never mind you again.
That's what this thing's telling me. All right. Cool. Coolio. I'm going to wear this pin. I'm going to wear this pin right now. But I'm going to fix it, I think. All right. It's.
Still going?
Did you turn it off?
I don't know. It always does it, remember? Still 41% on 41 left on there. This thing isn't gonna have a problem, I don't think. This is 120 something.
That won't have a problem. Love you. Never change. Stay golden.
Alright, let's go.
And we're back.
So we're gonna wear this for the last
Oh,
segment?
yeah, I'm just going to leave it on, dude. I'm not changing again. I don't feel like changing again.
Alright, so here we go. Alright, ready?
Hold on, let me put this pin in myself. Oh, it's a little straighter. Here we go.
Okay.
All right, we don't need this.
Thanks, man.
We don't need that. We don't need this.
Recording, 3,
Oh,
2.
hold on.
Actually, are we just gonna do one camera on this?
One camera, dude.
Right? We don't need the other two.
One camera. This is gonna be a quick thing. I'm not gonna.
Alright, so
Do I need to
podcast.
time code it? Oh, you started it already?
I
Dang it.
started it. I don't know if you need the time code. What do you need to do that for?
So I can put it in the description.
What?
Fine. Let's
Put what in the description?
So I can put the time code for when we talk about stuff.
just,
No?
just leave it. It's a podcast. Hey, everyone. Thanks for hanging out with us today on the Classic Blend Podcast 72.
All right, so guys, this is gonna be the first time that we're doing this way. We're gonna it's so the audio version of this show is gonna be a little more in-depth recap. We don't know how long it's gonna be. We don't exactly know how we're gonna say
It's
things.
complimentary to the videos that you can find on YouTube. Again, we're making episodes Monday through Thursday on YouTube. We're having Monday is movies, Tuesday is television, Wednesday is either toys or cartoons alternating, and then Thursday is video games. Friday, you're going to get a Do You Even 80's, bro?
Correct.
Most likely. And you will also get this podcast. You'll get it in video form here on YouTube, and you will get it in audio form in the usual areas, iTunes, Google Play, Stitcher. Okay. Also, everything's available on the website. You're going to get a video version of this podcast, right? Like I said, on YouTube, I did say that.
Yeah.
So that's how we're going to do it. So we're just going to go recap. We're going to do this little recap. We used to do this at the end of the video.
My pin's falling.
When it was like one big thing. And then it's the heft.
It's
good.
hefty.
It is
It's a hefty.
It's a little bit weighty, right? You know,
Shit.
like start walking around like that.
Yeah.
So it's just so basically, if you want more information on this, that's where we're gonna do it. So just real quick, since we're live streaming this, we have Edgar Van Eisen on here, and he said that should take a picture. Edgar, we're gonna put an insert shot of that on the finished video on YouTube, so
That's
you
what
can
he was
actually
doing,
see
yeah.
that. We have that, but we're also gonna get a closer image. He's gonna take a closer image of this, and he's gonna insert that shot. Right? You're gonna take it and insert that. Yeah, absolutely, 100%.
Where?
Or if you want me to take it, what?
Where?
Just take an image. It doesn't matter where you take the picture of.
No, I'm saying where would I put it in the video?
Where we
But
just
have-
talked
we have
about it
an
and
insert.
everything.
We
Yeah,
have an insert shot.
but I think it should be bigger. I do. You know,
I have
I
the
think
one that I
I
took
think
on
when
my
you
phone.
at the end,
I got
maybe
the
when
one
you
on
do
my phone.
like
Yeah.
the shout out at the end, you probably just put that up there and then put maybe like in
Maybe I'll do the one
the
that's on
Instagram picture
Maybe that Instagram
on the
picture.
thing,
That's
stuff
a
like
good
that.
one, yeah.
I'd say that
Okay.
that you should insert that.
All right, I'll
so
figure
yeah, so that's definitely going to happen because I was thinking the exact same thing. I did see that pop up during the episode, so thanks a lot for that. Anyway, so we're going to go back on this and we're going to roll through all of whatever this week was. Where we have the movies, right? We had the movies. This is week in review. Retro Squat Classic Blend Week in Review, episode 72. First episode was BMX Bandits I had. What'd you have?
No, hold on. No. What was all that?
What?
No, we got to start it. You got to start the show. You can't.
That was the show.
No.
We already said we started the show before.
No. We didn't. We didn't start anything. We're going to 3, 2, 1, and we're going to start. You just rolled right into it from talking random stuff about the pictures and stuff. That's not going on the podcast.
Oh, my God.
I don't know why you would even think that would.
Yeah, because I want it to be a very informal podcast. I don't want it to be, like, structured and formal. It's like we're just talking loosely about this stuff.
When we start talking about it, but it's got to be a start
I wouldn't
point.
have said any of that then.
But you're saying it for Edgar and for everything.
I was saying that as part
That's
of the...
for this show. Yeah, that's for the stream.
No, that was part of... No, that was exactly... Well... Then you talk. I'm not talking. Because I already said everything that we needed to say about how we do everything with the Wednesdays and everything. So, go ahead. Have fun.
That's not the show.
That's not our other show, but that's it. I want to have it loose. I told you. I want it very loose, very relaxed atmosphere
All right,
where
start.
it's not structured.
You got what? Go ahead.
BMX Bandits.
I had The Wizard.
Okay. BMX Bandits. I do remember this title. I've seen it come up a bunch of times. Again, Nicole Kidman's in it. Angelo D'Angelo, he says it's called.
It's not D'Angelo.
It's D'Angelo. D'Angelo.
It's not D'Angelo.
Like D'Agostino.
It's not.
Right?
Say Beverly D'Angelo. How would you say your name?
Beverly D'Angelo.
D'Angelo.
I said Beverly.
Duh.
First of all, I said Beverly.
Beverly. Oh, so you.
Let me tell you about the family truckster.
No.
You see it? Can you see it?
So
is it?
if you
Hold
don't,
on,
obviously,
man. That is
obviously,
the family.
Yeah.
That's the family truckster.
Let's show everybody on a podcast what we're looking at exactly.
It's a video podcast also.
What do we So we had Fred Savage. All right, so we had Corey, Fred Savage, and his brother.
I got a lot of stories for the Wizard.
His brother Jimmy.
Yeah.
You know, we said that the sequel we made was they went to Australia. They were heading to another gaming thing.
Yeah, they went to the Australia. And there was another competition
They went
across
to
the
the
land.
Australia. There's another competition.
Yep.
You know,
That's what handwriting looks like.
my handwriting.
Does it always look like that?
Yeah, it's
really
atrocious,
paid attention
man.
to it.
Yeah.
Well, I never really paid attention to it.
Yeah.
I know mine hasn't changed since I was like 8 years old.
Yeah, mine has changed, but I don't know what to tell you, man. It's just horrible. Anyway, they went to the Australia, and what'd they do?
And there was a video game competition, and they said they convinced Jimmy to go back into it, and Jimmy said, "I haven't played games since the 80's, bro."
So they're older. They're in their 40s.
Yeah, now it's
30s, 40s.
The game competition's on a PlayStation 4, and he's just beyond flabbergasted at the amount of buttons and levers and triggers.
So he can't do it. Wait, did we add his son in here?
We were gonna have his son in there. We were
You
gonna
said
call
we
it
were
Son of
gonna-
the Wizard or something like that.
Here's the thing, Kenny. Your movie BMX
And he was gonna play mobile.
What was it
games.
called again?
BMX Bandits.
BMX Bandits.
It was
What?
released in the United States as shortwave.
What? You kept saying walkie-talkies. They bought walkie-talkies.
This is what happens.
What are you talking about?
Okay, the movie starts with a heist where they rob a bank. These bank robbers rob a
They're
bank.
BMX bank robbers.
Yes,
is what
one of the
you're
guys' name is Whitey, and they rob a bank. Okay,
saying. Right.
and they
on.
go, and then they were going to do a bigger payroll heist, right? So they had this box of walkie-talkies that they were going to get that they could hear the police chatter. So when they go to do this heist, they were going to take those. However, the BMX guys, PJ and Goose, they accidentally find them. Okay, something happens where Judy works in a mall or she works in a store or something like that, and they were riding and they hit her thing, and I don't know if it was before or after they found the walkie-talkies. She gets fired.
The worst description.
Stop. She gets fired. Stop.
Don't hit my pin, man.
I wanted to pierce into your skin.
Look, you
So she gets fired, but she needs a bike. That's why she's working there, 'cause she's saving up for a bike. They ruin their bikes by getting to the accident. So now they find these walkie-talkies. They sell them to get their bikes fixed and to buy her a bike.
Okay.
All right? Now these robbers are on their trail, or these criminals are on their tail because they want to get the walkie-talkies back. But they already sold them to the neighborhood kids. And the neighborhood kids can hear like the police chatter and everything like that. Anyway, the kids end up helping, arrest these criminals.
And the police
say, "Hey, we're going to make you a BMX trail or,
So dumb.
course or something
So
like that.
dumb.
It's absolutely preposterous. But The Wizard, I'm going to tell you a couple thousand things about The Wizard.
Okay, tell me.
First of all, I love the movie.
Yeah, of course.
Everybody loved the movie.
Everybody
First of all, I saw it in the movie theater.
Everybody loves Raymond also.
I think I saw it like 3 times in the movie theater.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow,
I saw it 3 times in the theater. And the thing was, I tried so hard because what year did Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles come out in the movie
90.
theater? Was it 1990?
Yeah.
Okay. I think when I went to see the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, I saw it once. I think I saw it twice, and then my friend had a birthday party at Lowe's in Stony Brook, and the old one, and it was for Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. I'm like, I'm seeing it a 3rd time.
I saw it 3 times in the theater.
That's the thing.
I loved it.
But I didn't want to see it a 3rd time. I was like, oh gosh, now because the Wizard I wanted to be on top.
Oh, okay?
Right?
Yeah.
That was it. I wanted the Wizard to be on top. I didn't want anything to dethrone the Wizard. So now I'm like, oh. So now I see the Wizard and Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 3 times in the theater. Like I can't be like, I saw the Wizard 3 times, and that was it. So now I had this other thing, and then the Phantom Menace came out. I don't even want to talk about that mess. I saw that thing 11 times in the movie
That
theater.
come out in...
11 times, Chris.
I'm sorry, what?
Yeah, you heard me right.
Why?
I'll never speak that again. Because I was stupid. Because that's how stupid people are. Even liking The Last Jedi today. Sorry, if you liked it, you're dumb. Because just because it says Star Wars on it doesn't mean you need to like it. Doesn't mean it's a good movie. The Phantom Menace was
I'm not going to
awful.
judge because I bought the script and I read the script. I
bought the novel.
I read
And
the
I read
script.
the novel.
I read the script before I saw the movie, so I knew everything.
Yeah, me too.
So
I'm not an idiot.
yeah.
No, I read it after because I could relive it again.
Oh man. But let's get
Anyway,
back. Let's
so
get back
the
to
Wizard. Anyway, I loved the Wizard. I had a sleepover one time in my den with my friend.
Yeah.
And we woke up at like 9 in the morning or 8 in the morning or something like that. Started playing the Wizard. Every time it ended, we rewound it and watched it again, rewound it and watched it again. I think I got to like 9 times like throughout the day to watch the whole, till we went to sleep at night again to watch the movie. Like that's how many times we rented it and did that. This is a former rental, the one that I have here.
Yeah.
That we have. Anyway.
I don't know. The sexual tension between you guys is palpable. Thank you.
Yeah. Sure thing,
We'll take
man.
it. We'll
Yeah.
take it. You know what
Yeah.
it is? It's this mushroom pin.
It's the mushroom pin.
It's the mushroom pin is what it is.
So that's what happened there. I watched it. I actually recorded it on cassette tape, one of those old like Memorex cassette tapes.
Dude,
The ones with like the purple and the pink and the yellow triangles and everything like
Listen,
that. I listened to it in school, man. I listened to it in school, and the whole movie wouldn't fit. It said 90 minutes or whatever like that, but I had to like cut out a whole section of the movie just to get the ending in.
What section did you cut out?
Probably like "Send Me an Angel."
Oh.
It was probably like the stupid music and everything like that. But I would play it and I would listen to it in my headphones. I remember sitting in Spanish class before Spanish class started and just listening to it, just going, "I'm going to listen to this."
You have like, I mean, I thought I did some weird shit when
I
but
had a thing
you,
for Jenny Lewis, man.
You did. Yeah,
I had a big thing for
I
her.
know you did, but the thing is like, dang man, like you were very like, wow, like
That's how I did it. That's how I lived.
like the whole thing with like seeing it 3 times, the other 3 times, you're very particular. I wouldn't say it's
That's how I did
OCD, but it's like it's a weird version of like your OCD.
That's the way it was, man.
I don't know.
It was the
man.
Wizard.
The Wizard. I mean, I have like my memories are just when it showed Mario 3 at the end. Like I flipped out. I was like, holy crap! I saw this movie twice in the theater, and I was like, this is insane. I gotta get that.
See, I think you knew about it from Nintendo Power before that, though.
I did. Yeah, it was. Yeah.
Right.
But you never saw it though. Like you never saw it being played. You didn't see any of that. And I thought it was amazing that something that I played that I loved was in a movie.
But I don't remember it being a surprise. I don't remember seeing that going, oh yeah, Super Mario. I don't know if I played it before then or not.
I don't think
because I remember playing it in McCrory's in the Smith Haven Mall all the time. They had like the little thing where you put the quarters in. And Super Mario
I
Bros.
didn't
3
play
was
it.
in there.
I didn't play it
because you couldn't get the game in the store. It was like impossible to find.
Well, I didn't play it. I didn't play it before. I didn't play it before. But you know, hey, it had the Power Glove in it, so I remember. I remember being.
Power Glove was a nightmare.
But I remember. Okay, so I used the Power Glove, and I didn't like it. It was dumb. I thought it was stupid.
Yeah, the program, everything you had to freaking
I hated
program.
So when I saw that kid have it, the one gripe I had about the movie was, why are they making it seem like this kid's like got the best thing in the world? I'm like, that thing sucks. Like, me and my brother were like, this thing sucks. Who cares about that?
I remember there being a little book and it said what game you wanted to play and you had to like punch it in. Remember?
Yeah, yeah. I hated that. I will say though,
I always did want to play Rad Racer with it though.
Yeah, I never did. I never did. But the thing is, another thing about this movie is that, again, and I've said it many times, and we've talked about it many times on the show, but the fact that they just take the Nintendo that's been sliding around the back of that open bed pickup truck right? And then you always bring up the fact that they never actually connected it to anything.
He like takes it and they just leave.
Yeah.
They just take it off the TV and they leave. Yeah.
Yeah, like what would you pre-disconnect it before you left? Like you were getting ready to leave?
What are you playing? Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
Yep.
Right.
And then he goes to sleep, and his dad and Bo Bridges. He's probably never felt the weirdest in his whole life.
Oh my gosh! Yeah. What
Just
I need
sitting
you to
in
do
there
is
like
press
this,
the buttons.
and he's like like that was.
That's where they do that stuff where they actually have the people with the.
man.
That's where they have those people with the video game buttons though, where they're always like jump.
Yeah. Oh yeah, because they think like when your parents
that's how you do
play.
it. It's just dumb.
Anyway, so the movie we did, they whatever. They
went to the Outback.
They went to the Outback.
Nicole Kidman says, "Good day, mate."
But here's the
and
funny
takes them
thing.
across the
Again,
country.
what you said was, you're singing. The Wizard had "Send Me an Angel," and you have a BMX movie. I mentioned it in the video version of this, right? In the movie section, that that song was also in a BMX movie, and I cannot remember the name. I really should look it up.
You should look it up. Go for it. But we also said that Riley Kiley was going to get back together at the end of the movie. And play some
that's
music.
right. That's right. But let me finish my thought that Lori Loughlin was in a BMX movie, and they had that song "Send Me an Angel." The dumbest thing, they're dancing in a dance club with their bikes. Like I was like, this is the stupidest thing I've ever seen.
It's dumb. The Wizard, man. That's an A+ movie, man.
It's good stuff, man.
Who else likes the Wizard out there? Talk about it. Let's go.
Talk about it. Let us know. All right, let's move on.
And yes, imagine a squat where you guys get the physical items and test them out. A toy squat. We did have that one time when we got G.I. Joe, and we took. If you notice, we put him in a different spot all the time. Roadblock up here. Chris was actually able to demonstrate him and manipulate him and everything like that, and use him for the.
That's right.
For the show, which is cool.
That's right. You want to move to TVs?
Talk about this.
I'll come back to it. Go ahead.
No. I don't want to skip the sections. Talk about your Lori Loughlin.
I can't find it. Just
look up Lori Loughlin.
I don't know how to spell the last name.
So go to Full House and then click on her name.
I am going to Full House. Dang it.
Because now everybody's curious about this, and we need to
keep talking.
We need to discuss this.
Tell me another one of your.
So anyway, she was married to Uncle Jesse.
Tell me one of your weird things.
Gotcha. You don't need to say it twice. So back on episode 67, I want to say it was, or 60. I think it was 68, where we had USS Have Mercy. Is that right?
Yeah.
Where John Stamos was hosting Navy bloopers.
Yeah.
John Stamos was married. Well, Uncle Jesse was married to Aunt
Jesse
Becky.
Katsopoulos.
Yep. So.
Jesse Katsopoulos.
I don't know what you're doing right now.
Quiet.
Why couldn't you find anything on a Wikipedia page?
Because it doesn't have the movies, man.
It has their whole filmography. Are you absolutely kidding me?
Just be quiet. I like this.
I think you can figure out a BMX movie by its title, dude.
I don't know, man.
Yeah.
Let's
my
see.
God.
He's only been in 83 things, man.
Yeah, I'm going to find it before you do.
He's only been in 83 things. I got to go all the way down the list because it's going to be probably in like 80.
Lori Loughlin.
She was in, I'm thinking it's probably going to be at
film.
87.
Film. She was in Amityville 3D. Rad. Christian Hollings.
That was it. Rad.
Yeah, 1986. Rad.
Send me an angel.
On Wikipedia, no doubt.
Right now.
American film about BMX racing.
Right now.
Oh my gosh. Who else was in this thing?
Oh, you don't even want to know, dude. This is bad. BMX Bandits, look at that. Heroes of Dirt. Man, there's a lot of...
Good times.
Kenny, I don't know, man. That was 80s. Remember how we say like people on like how they make 80s graphics that wasn't really 80s? But look.
What, BMX
Bandits? Look at BMX Bandits. Look at...
Rad.
Rad. Look at this one. Whatever. Back to the Beach. Look at that thing, man. That's 80s, man.
Yeah, but that's not like the laser background and stuff like that. It's loud.
Amy Herman was in Back to the Beach. Remember that? No, Frankie. Yeah, Frankie and Annette were in it. Wow.
Oh, is that where he had bird's the word? Yeah, that's what that was.
Like Avalon.
Okay, let's move on to television.
Right, so let's talk about the TV stuff. So for TV, Kenny had
I Married Dora.
I Married Dora, and I had Mama's Family. And what we did was created I Married Mama. I Married Mama. It's basically the son from I Married Dora. The family's name was Farrell, and the son's name was Will. So his name is Will Farrell. So
that was the character's name. Isn't that crazy?
Yeah, it's crazy. So that Will Farrell grows up, and Mama, played by Vicki Lawrence, is still alive and kicking. He marries her.
Yep. he's not digging for gold because I don't think Mama's family had any money.
No, Mama brought in a lot of people. Like her whole like extended family lived with her. It's like she just would let people just come and live with her. She took care of them. They walked all over her.
But she didn't. She was a little bit tough.
Oh no, she gave. So at the end of the show, it ended with her chastising or reprimanding or saying some quippy thing, and in the middle of her saying it, it would cut to the outside shot of the house. And as the credits are starting to roll, she's finishing what she's saying. Like, that's how it always ended.
Oh, okay.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, it's like, so, all right, I'm going to see, yeah, Kenny, I can't believe you did that. Cut. You know, you're a real idiot for doing that, blah, 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 blah. And the show ends, you know. So. I did like that you said, however, how that, when that ended, they said...
They were kind of just like, it's been
he
canceled.
rips up the
flight's been canceled? The series.
The series.
No,
and he said the camera pans out.
Yeah, that's what they
And
had.
it, like, shows and they all take bows and stuff, yeah.
It said, yeah, hold on, Peter...
Hold on,
calm down here.
Hold on. You want to role play
okay,
this?
you're Dora.
I'm Dora.
He's Dora.
Okay.
Peter, hold on.
Oh, am I doing an accent?
Calm down here.
Sorry, everybody. I'm doing an accent.
Calm down. Just
Mr. Peter.
Peter looks at the hairline ticket in his hand. It's been canceled.
The flight?
I just hit myself.
That's not part of the script. No, he didn't say that. Kenny just ripped his eye open.
I just really hit the corner of the paper on my eyelid. I'm glad my eye closed.
He's dead.
No, our series. And that's the way it worked.
And that's the end.
That's
That's a good way to end it. I like that. I don't know, man. I married Mama. It's probably one of the weirdest, grossest ones we've ever made.
It says the camera's pulled back to show the entire stage as the cast and crew waved goodbye and performed curtain calls.
Cool.
I don't know why. I mean, everything. Okay, hold on a second. They pulled back to show the entire stage as the cast and crew waved goodbye and performed curtain calls. Was there a studio audience? Sometimes this show has been filmed live in front of a studio audience.
I mean, it could have been. I wanted to bring something up. The whole concept of I Married Dora is an illegal immigrant marries an American to stay in the country.
Los Angeles architect and single father Peter Farrell was dependent upon his housekeeper, Dora. However, she was an illegal alien from El Salvador, and the United States government's Immigration and Naturalization Service was about to deport her. To prevent her from being arrested upon her return home and to be able to continue to employ her services, the two married. As marriages under false pretenses were violations of federal law, the first episode included a disclaimer notifying viewers of this fact and adding, "You should not try this in your own home."
That's so crazy, man.
Two important aspects of the stories were the threat of their sham marriage being discovered by authorities and the possibility that they might fall in love.
Which is worse?
Legitimizing their marriage.
Which is worse? I don't know.
Which is worse?
I don't know, man. When you marry for the wrong reasons, let me tell you, boy.
Yep,
but what I wanted to say was because I actually, know someone in real life that did that.
Don't say that, because now they're onto you.
No. But they actually, well, I didn't say who it is. But
I know that, but now
honestly, they fell in love. They actually fell in love, and they have like 8 kids now or something.
See that? Yep.
So that worked out. So that was a good.
That's
one
of those. That's one of those. Don't
crazy,
do it.
Man. This world is crazy, and so is the stupid worlds we make up on this show. I married Mama. I don't know what to tell you. They having kids? She can't have kids.
No, she can't. She can't.
I'm thinking of a song called Dry Bones.
Move on to toys, please.
Ken,
toy section.
We have toys.
God, I had Lego, man. You know what? I was bored with Lego. This was one of the quickest episodes we probably ever had.
That was like a 7, 8 minute.
I think that was
6 minute.
Yeah, and most of it was intro.
Yeah. Talk. Say words. We had Lego before.
We had Lego once before. Yeah.
Only once?
Yeah, we made the game. Remember, there was a game.
Now you watched. Oh, that's right. Now you watched the Lego thing. The toys we love on Netflix. You watched that one, right?
Yeah. We watched the Lego one. Yeah.
Robotics Connects. So robotics? It was something mechanical. It was something mechanical is what we had.
You had Lego Technic.
It was Lego Technic.
That's right. So we never. But I thought we had a board game. We made like a Lego board game, and we thought we made it up, and it actually existed.
That was the Lego one?
I think Edgar said that.
Yes. Yeah. Oh, it was Mousetrap and Legos.
Was that what it was?
It was Mousetrap and Legos, and people in chat said that.
Oh, that's right. We'd build things like
you had to build things
spaces,
so you can move, and they were like, "Nope, there's that." And we're like, "Dang it!"
Yeah,
so
we didn't know right after.
retconned it after that.
Actually,
I forget what we did. But the point is
Lego. I mean, you take anything like that's what I was saying. Masters of the Universe. If you had that, if you had GI Joe Lego, that'd be awesome.
That'd be cool. Oh, building vehicles and stuff,
Yeah,
and the
stuff like
guys
that.
even.
That'd be awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, you know what? You know how they have so that Lego makes you can make statues out of the people like Darth Vader and Stormtrooper out of Legos. Making like a He-Man or a GI Joe, that would be sick. Make a flint or a roadblock.
Make a.
I would love a Lego, 12-inch tall Charbroil. I love that.
Speaking of Charbroil, I had a steak last night.
Oh yeah,
with
that's good.
J&R's.
Oh, he's staying J&R's. The last time I went to
so
J&R's
good,
in my
man.
life was actually with you.
Oh, in Calverton.
Yeah. I mean, it was, yeah. So the thing with Lego is, like I was saying earlier, you didn't hear me, but you saw, hey, focus.
Hey, no, we went to J&R's.
Yeah, we did. Yeah, we went to J&R's.
I don't remember that.
Yeah, we did. Yeah. It's like years ago. It's years ago. It's maybe like
Sorry,
3
man.
4 years ago now.
I forgot. I hope you're not offended.
No, okay. Point is
Lego? Yeah.
you saw the Lego thing on Netflix?
Yeah.
I had Snuffles.
Snuffles. Oh.
From Gund. They're bears that are looking up at the sky.
Boring.
At the moon.
Okay, I don't know. There's nothing else you can add to that. We're done.
No, Kenny, what was your favorite? Come on, what was your favorite stuffed animal?
My stuffed animals. I had
mine.
pound puppies. I had a couple Cabbage Patch Kids because every kid had them because it was like the popular thing. So you had them. Well, guess what?
I had
you
pound
missed the boat.
puppies. I had pound puppies.
You missed the boat.
I didn't want a Cabbage Patch Kid though. They were boring to me.
I had
They were
Marty
so
and Leroy,
boring.
and then I had Mike the Kusa. And that's what happens when you get to name them yourself. Because Marty came with his name, Leroy came with his name, and then I had the dog, and I named it Mike. That's what I did.
I mean, I had my pound puppy's name was he was an orange, like a burnt orange color. And I remember
it a dog?
It was a dog. It was a pound puppy.
Oh,
I forget what I named.
I'm thinking of the Kusas again, and I'm like, wait a minute.
No.
Gotcha, pound puppy, gotcha.
And I remember I was in school one time, and one of the best things I ever drawn was I drew him, but I drew him in perspective in a way, and it was the best thing I've ever drawn. I don't think I could even draw it again to this day. Anyway, my favorite stuffed animal of all time ever was I had a Superman doll, a plush Superman doll, and it was like the ones that was like in that weird just like shape like this, like they don't move. It was like that, and it had a cape and everything. And I remember I would drag that. I must have been 5, 6, 7 maybe.
Yeah.
And I used to drag him outside in like the dirt, and then my mom would have to wash him, and I'd be so upset. I'd be like, Mom.
Really?
And because I'd take him out and play with him. I loved Superman when I was a kid, right? Yeah. And I'd play with him, and then I'd bring him in. I'd be like, Mom, I can't do it.
Yes,
you know what I mean?
Pound puppies. He admitted it.
So what, man? Everyone had a pound puppy, and you had what?
I don't know what you're talking about. Listen, I had 4 pound puppies. 4.
You had 4?
I had 2 of the big ones, and I had 2 of the little ones. Now, here's the deal. I had a little one.
I can't with this guy.
Originally, I got a big one.
Can't
He had
with
spots on him,
Okay.
right? He had spots on him.
Why are you drawing it? I don't need you're making lots of noise right
See
now.
that? I had a big one like that, and then
Showing me.
it's the craziest thing. No. Here's what happened. I had a big one, right?
And okay, and, the
And
little one?
then all of a sudden, I get like, I don't know when I won it. I won one, okay? And I won like a little brown one, like a little chocolate
Right, like a
pound puppy.
Yeah.
It was just brown.
Yeah.
And then I forget what happened. Like, I don't know, Christmas came or something like that. Oh, little Kenny gets a thing or something like that. Yeah, artist advantage. You want to see it? And then I had another one.
You'll see it in a second
I'll show it to you.
when he's done drawing.
And then I had another one, and all of a sudden I win one. Let's say
Another
at school.
one?
And I'm like, what the heck is happening? So I win one at school, and yeah, I won like a little chocolate brown one at school, right? Is that what I said?
Yeah.
And then I got a big chocolate brown one for like my birthday or Christmas or something like that. And then all of a sudden, I was sick from school one time, and there was like a raffle. There was a raffle, right? And all of a sudden, like, my friend comes over, and usually a friend comes over and be like, here's your homework packet for the day.
Yeah.
You know, I was in like 5th grade or some goofy thing like that. And he's like, he comes to the door, and I'm like, oh, there's, so-and-so with my homework. And he comes in, he's got this thing under his arm, and it gives me a pound puppy. He's like, you won this. He's like, you won this in a raffle. And I'm like, okay. And it was a pound puppy.
So you won 3? You won 2.
I won 2, but the thing is, I had a gray one with brown spots. Then I had a little brown one that I had like won or something like that. And then I had a big brown one that went with the little brown one, and then I got a little gray one with little brown spots. So I had like a big one and a little one of all of them. So if you want to see my rendition, is it too
you can't
too hot?
Yeah, bring it back a little bit. Bring it back a little bit. It's too hot. There you go. Right there.
These are them. These are the 2 big ones, and these are the 2 little ones. That's it.
Ridiculous.
Yeah, so anyway,
so that's we made Lego Snuffles.
Restart. Stop. Restart.
What
Split into 2 files. Okay.
is it going?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. And then
Hold on. We call this Lego Snuffles. What?
Yeah.
We just built bears, right?
Yeah, we built bears.
Yeah. All right, moving on to the games. Finally, moving on to the games.
So back in episode number 4, I don't know if we really count them. Of Do You Even 80's Bro?
Do You Even 80's Bro was our trivia show. If you don't know our trivia show, go check it out. It's on the YouTube channel.
And he brought up one. I don't know if you have the person who recommended it, but it was 80s sci-fi, and he actually put in, 7 questions and then 3 bonus.
It was 10 questions with a couple of bonus questions.
Oh, it was 10 with bonus.
10 questions. Yeah.
How about that?
Kenny won.
Yeah, I won it.
He won, and his prize was that on one of the next shows that we recorded, he got to choose, which is this one, 72, that he got to choose one of the properties for me. Mm-hmm. So normally everything is random. We choose these properties all random using an app that we have and a list of the properties. But I said, Kenny, you won. You get to do it.
Right.
So
usually it's random. Every single time it's random. This time, I got to choose for him, and I chose Legend of Zelda: A Link to the Past.
Now let me tell you something about this game.
Before you say that, we don't often get good games on the show.
Right.
We get a lot of, not saying they're bad games, but a lot of old Atari games, a lot of games that people haven't heard about. Juno First we had recently. You never heard of that before.
Nope.
We've had
never heard of this one. You had Jungle Hunt for Coleco. I never heard of that one before.
Yeah.
What?
Jungle Hunt? Yeah, I had that for Atari.
You
2600.
did? Okay, so I never heard of that though.
Yeah, I had that one. Yeah.
Well,
E.T. There's E.T. Mountain Stars.
Oh, that's true.
But
yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, no, I'm just saying, we don't often get the good games, so I wanted to make sure that we got a good game, and gave him.
No, it was pretty good. When you told me that, I was like, sweet. This one was one of my favorite Super Nintendo games, and the thing is, I have a Switch now, and I've played Breath of the Wild, and it reminded me of playing A Link to the Past. Dude, the Super Nintendo for me was like Nintendo was great. I loved Nintendo. I loved everything I had. I loved all the things I did. But Super Nintendo, man, if I had to pick one system,
it was a good one.
Number one would be SNES, and the next one would be PlayStation, because PlayStation basically.
PlayStation had a lot, but a lot of it I don't feel like holds up today. I can't go back. I can go back and play Super NES because the graphics were crisp. They were good for what they were.
I agree.
2D, and I look back at PlayStation 2, PlayStation. I don't know.
You can't go back. It's blocky.
And even Nintendo 64.
Weird.
It's so blurry and basic.
But dude,
and it's just so.
Dude, PlayStation was like when that came out.
I know when it came out.
Metal Gear Solid was.
I know.
It was. Yeah, I mean, but
all that stuff, I can't go back to it.
But Super Nintendo, no, it's very hard.
But Super NES, I can.
But it still blew my mind.
Yeah.
So Super Nintendo blew my mind, and then again, PlayStation. But so the Super Nintendo, going back and playing Breath of the Wild, or not going back, but starting Breath of the Wild, playing through that, reminded me of playing A Link to the Past, because I was never good at Zelda. I did not like Zelda 2. And returning to form with this game was like, holy crap, this is awesome. And it looks so cool. It looks so good. It was cartoony, but still good. And the animation was good. The sword swinging and holding the bombs and picking up the.
Yeah, no, it was really cool.
I love picking up pots.
It was really
good.
And the thing was, it wasn't flashy.
No,
it wasn't a flashy game. No. It was what it did. It did what it did really well.
And the story was really
perfected
cool.
the original Legend of Zelda formula. I remember the different levels. Remember, you'd fall off the levels in the dungeon, you go down a level and everything like that. It was really neat.
The light in the dark world. Remember that with the mirror, and it would leave that portal so you could go.
That was cool.
I mean, we did combine this.
Yeah.
With Jungle Hunt, which was basically a Pitfall ripoff in a way.
Well, yeah, kind of. I mean, I don't know. I mean, a little bit. Yeah, I guess it could be. Jungle Hunt. I remember that. Now, I was a holdout on the Atari for a while.
No, Nintendo.
Well, on the Nintendo, I kind of,
Not Nintendo. Wait, what did you say you were holdout?
I had an Atari 2600.
Right.
I lent it to my friend at one point because his Atari, something happened to his Atari, and I lent it to him.
Right.
And his dog chewed the wires. Now I didn't have an Atari anymore. So I had a whole bunch of games he gave me back, and I didn't have an Atari. Then the 7800 came out after the NES came out. And I was kind of like, I wasn't aware of a video game crash. Nobody was really aware of that stuff. Everybody talks about it like it's common knowledge. And like Mountain Star said, E.T., you know, the game. Yeah. But that game, they say, was you know, the root cause of all this. They're bad games released today. I mean, if we were going to have a video game crash right now, it would be because of the mobile market. Like if you take today's like just game. Yeah. You know what I mean? That's the thing, is that they're thrown out there to make money. They're made
but
day to day.
That's not part of the gaming.
But they're all.
That's not you combine it with it, but it's not.
Hold on. If you take just the climate of the video games today, the majority of games that sell, like, you want to know how many people bought Candy Crush?
I disagree with you.
How many people bought Candy Crush as opposed to bought Breath of the Wild? Do you think more people bought Breath of the Wild?
I think Breath of the Wild.
I guarantee you'll be wrong.
First of all, Candy Crush is free. Number one. Number two.
No, people pay for that stuff.
No. People pay for credits. They pay into it. It's not the same thing.
That's insane, because if there was going to be a crash today, that would be the root cause.
See, I don't
back
agree
in the
with
day,
that,
you could say the same thing. No,
I don't agree with that, because
mobile gaming is
mobile gaming doesn't have a place in gaming market, though. You may think it doesn't. Not as much as you think it does, man. I'm telling you, it doesn't.
Yeah, there's making a game. Listen. Yes, they create games to make money. Everybody creates everything to make money. People create T-shirts to make money. People create pins to make money. That's the way the world works. It's capitalism at its best, right? My issue is to make a quick buck, to strike while the iron's hot, to copy other people. Candy Crush copied who?
Tetris.
No, there was Bejeweled and all that stuff. All those.
Yeah. I just meant puzzle games. That's all.
Like combined 3 games. That's the thing.
It's all puzzle games.
That's part of what happened back in the day, where you had Breakout and you had Arkanoid. These were the same games that were just coming out over and over again.
Well,
a lot of skins, a lot of ripoffs.
That was okay. So you're saying, because I understand what you're saying, but the mobile market is not. It's not conducive to the billions of dollars that the game market makes.
If
mobile went away, the game market would be absolutely fine, Kenny.
I know, yes. But I'm saying if it was the other way around.
Well, of course, if it was the other way around.
But now that stuff is starting to creep into console games. You know that? Go on Xbox.
Well,
on Xbox One on the marketplace right now.
Microtransactions are, yes.
And find how many games are free on there right now.
Yes, I understand. Yes.
All right, people are up in arms about EA with that stuff, with the loot boxes.
All right. Okay.
2.
All right. I'm okay. See,
you see what I'm
very
saying?
roundabout way to get to your point.
It really is.
I
but that's what
understand
I'm
what you're saying.
Yes, they make games to make money. However, they're not happy. They're not satisfied with just making money. They're not satisfied with just. Give me $60, I'll give you a video game.
Yeah, but
they want more than that.
Well, but it's not like you're not getting the content, though. I'm not. Okay. Listen, I'm not a huge fan of expansions. Sometimes it depends on what the game is. But the thing is, if you like with like, you know, Battlefront 2, they cut out all that stuff because of the backlash.
What? Yeah. What if there was no backlash? Because guess what? There was backlash on that one. What about all the other times it's happened?
Right.
There was no backlash, right? Or the game wasn't successful enough or big enough to create the backlash.
If you're not paying attention, the game industries, they are absolutely learning from everyone else's. Look at No Man's Sky. No Man's Sky is the de facto baseline for, like, this is what not to do when putting out a game. You know? Like, it wasn't their fault. It was Sony's fault that did all that. But the point is that now, and the same thing with like EA and the loot boxes and all this crap, people are like, no loot boxes, no this, no that. We're doing this. It's going to be free. It's going to be that. They're learning, dude. They're learning, and that's what's important.
Do they have to learn? Because now, guess what? They're going back to how it was 5 years ago. They're going back to how it was 10 years ago.
Well, you got to. It's always everything's cyclical.
But they're learning what? How to do business 10 years ago?
No,
that's what they're learning.
They're learning how to give.
You give us money, we give you product. End of it.
Right.
That should be the end of the transaction.
Well, yeah.
And I understand they have server upkeep. They have all that nonsense and everything. And guess what a buzzword is? DLC, right? And they want to get the DLC. Years ago, there was a Street Fighter game. I do believe it was a Street Fighter game. If it wasn't Street Fighter, it was a Capcom game where they actually came out with the game and said, here's some DLC. Buy the DLC. Somebody discovered that the DLC was already on the disc, just waiting to be unlocked.
Right.
That there was nothing to download, that you just put in the code, you say, here's your $10, here's your $3, here's your 99 cents, whatever it was,
right.
And you can play as this character, and guess what? That character was already on the disc.
Yeah.
That's messed up.
Of course. I mean, it's smart. It's smart.
But that's the thing.
Business, it's smart
hold on
business.
a second. Hold on a second. You pay us. I understand that. You develop something. The game comes out. You're still developing things. Fallout 4, perfect example. They're still developing the side quests. Fine. When it comes out, I'll give you money. You give me the side quest. Deal?
But you're saying you
Because
don't like the idea that it's already there. Why
if
can't
I
I just
want
have
more,
had it? Yeah.
correct. If
Right,
it's
yeah.
already developed,
Well-
why am I going to give you the money for it?
Yeah, I mean it's not the best system.
Yeah,
but
it's preposterous. Anyway, so the mobile gaming climate, I feel, is disingenuous, and I feel like it is
course,
extremely
it's
shady.
horrific. It's
shady.
stupid.
There's hardly any regulation on the app stores
of course.
on both Google and Apple's behalf. Hardly.
Well, look.
Hardly.
Wait, we never said what our game. So our game. What was our game called?
It was called Jungle Dungeon. Legend of Zelda Jungle Dungeon.
Okay.
That's what we came out with.
We didn't say what it's for. SNES. It's not going to be.
It doesn't matter. Yeah, it's got to be on the
it's
Nintendo
gotta
system because God forbid Nintendo develops something for anything but their systems.
Exactly.
That's why I wanted the Switch to fail. Sorry.
I like the
Mind
Switch.
blown.
The Switch is cool, man. It's
Hey
cool,
man, guess what else is cool? A Ferrari. But you don't need one.
They're not that cool.
You don't need one. But here's the thing.
You're not driving
Here's
a
what I'm
Ferrari
telling
in
you.
stop and go traffic, Kenny. I'm telling you right now.
I feel like it contains too much when you have this stuff.
You don't
like they need to. They need
you
to
just
do
don't
what
like.
Sega
Yeah,
did.
I hear what you're saying. Man.
And go on everything, and guess what? You know what I mean? Like time to move on. But the thing is, there are too many people who would go out there and buy everything that just says Nintendo on it.
This has been
just like they
this
watch,
has been the video game rant with Ken.
That's just like they watch any
featuring
movie
Chris.
that says Star Wars on it, and just because it says Star Wars, they have to like it. Guess what? Phantom Menace was horrible. Last Jedi was horrible. Tough.
Even though you
That's
saw it
the way
11
is.
times.
Exactly. Yeah.
How did you see Phantom
But
Menace
anyway, so what I
11
was saying was I
times?
was a holdout on the Nintendo thing. I didn't buy into the Nintendo way of doing things. I liked Atari. I was loyal to Atari back in the day. So the 7800 came out. I had a 7800. Hold on. 7800 plays all of my old Atari 2600 games?
I guess you made the right choice in your head, right?
There you
were
go.
like, there you
So
go.
I went out and bought a 7800. And you know what? I'll be darned if I didn't still go to Toys R Us and buy 2600 games because I knew they would play on there.
They were cheaper,
Because my
right?
friend had a Nintendo Entertainment System and he had a game called Commando on it.
Mm-hmm.
I went to Toys R Us and there for the Atari 2600 was Commando. And I was like, I can get the same game on my system. And I got home and man, look up Commando on the Atari 2600. You want it? You want it? I'll show you.
Show me.
I'll show you, Chris. A Commando on the Atari 2600.
Oh God.
So first of all, let's see what Commando on the NES looks like. Chris is gonna see. We played this,
We played it. Yep.
right, on a show. Mm-hmm. Okay. Now let's see. Commando 2600. You know what, Chris? Let's watch a video on it instead.
Okay.
So this is it. And this was me saying I could still get this game on my system.
So, I mean, it's supposed to be the same essentially.
It's not. It's not. It never was.
What was
It's actually a
wrong
lot
with
better than I remember it, but
Yeah.
it's still really bad. Remember there were like 17 enemies on the screen? There was a motorcycle.
Yeah. Dude, what was wrong with you
you're
back
getting
then,
music.
man?
That was the way it was. Like, oh, wait, is he going to be a motorcycle? See, no motorcycle on the bridge. So anyway, that's all I have to say about that.
It couldn't handle the
Yeah,
motorcycle on the
couldn't handle
bridge, you
motorcycle
know?
on the bridge. You had two graphics on the screen at once. So anyway, so I had Jungle Hunt for the Atari 2600.
Yeah. So
And my sister was able to beat the game. My 2 years younger than me was able to beat. I was never able to beat it. I could never get past the stage with the jumping like cannibal guy.
really?
Yeah, I could never get past it. My sister
I
was
never
always
even
like,
played
"Look,
this
just
game.
go like that." I'm like, I can't even copy it. I can't even do it.
I'm going to be honest with you. The Atari, for me, we had a 2600, we had a 7800, but I remember, and at the time, I couldn't tell you what was what, you know, but Nintendo was the first game console that was mine that I had because that was like my dad's. Like
Well, that's what. Yeah,
that was like
I got
my
one like
my
'88.
yeah.
3 years after it came out.
No, I mean that was like mine. That was like my the
Finally
the
given.
Ataris were my. Like I remember moving, and when we moved in like November, and that Christmas, that the next month, I got the Nintendo.
Yep.
I moved in. Okay, so I moved in '86, and I got a Nintendo in '86, and that's when so I got it in '80. So I got it a year
really,
after.
yeah.
But the thing is, I was also playing computer games though.
Oh, see, I never.
So I had the
700.
700, and then I also we had the Commodore, and I was playing games on the Commodore. I had like Wolfenstein and Impossible Mission, and Log
Gosh.
Flume or whatever
You
it was
ever had
called.
Space
or
Taxi?
something.
King was
Had
amazing.
Space Taxi. Yep.
Still to this day.
Had Space
Taxi. I will boot up
Had
Commodore
Dreamhouse.
64
You
Space
have that
Taxi.
game?
I
So,
never played that.
you know, yeah, I mean, look, our game is called Legend of Zelda Jungle. Was it Jungle Dungeon?
Jungle Dungeon or
Because
Jungle
it's
Dungle.
because it's a side Jungle Dungle. Yeah, it's Jungle Dungle because you wrote Dungle instead of Dungeon.
Yep.
I like it because it's a side ditty, man. It's a little side. Because that's what they don't do with games. Games, a lot of times games just have to be sequel and it's this thing.
Well,
and
that's
this
why
thing,
I
and this
complained about
thing.
last E3. It was like, oh, you see all the games released for E3 or announced, and I'm like, it's the same 6 games,
No.
dude.
What you're saying is that they're remakes. This isn't.
They're
what I'm
remakes
saying
and
is
sequels.
When they in the rare occasions, and they did it with Uncharted, The Lost Legacy. It's a side ditty. It's not the main characters. It's a
Still
whole nother
Uncharted.
character.
So why can't they call it
See,
something else?
no. Stop. You can't say it's still. Yes, but that's why though. You can't say.
But they're
you
still-
can't put that down. You can't say that because it's.
I can.
People like the world. Just
Then they'll
they don't
like
want
the world.
same game.
So they don't. Why does Uncharted need to be in the title? A good game will stand on its own as a good game. You don't need to say this is.
Because.
Okay, Prometheus came out. What was the second
Because.
one called? They went back to Alien again because guess what? Alien sells.
Because did Prometheus do well? No.
Because Alien sells.
Was it an
better.
alien movie? No, it wasn't an
Technically,
alien.
it was.
Don't say the word technically. That doesn't mean anything. It wasn't an alien movie.
Then why do they have to
It
call
was
it
a
Uncharted?
prequel.
Why can't they make their own other series?
Oh
of
my God,
something?
Kenny! I don't know, man. All right, I didn't.
Well,
I didn't
Uncharted
make
came
the
out and they didn't
game.
call it Tomb Raider. Uncharted.
Okay.
Or Tomb Raider. Let's do this with a
The
dude
point
now.
is, side stories are good, and I wish there were more side stories in a world that was already created. That's fun. I enjoy that, and that's what we're
I
doing
think it would
here.
be fun if it was something else and it takes its own kind of path.
Of course you would, because because that wall is white to me, but you're going to tell me it's green. So,
No, it is green.
we have a friend Tim.
Yeah, no.
and
So I know he'll say everything.
actually,
else.
I told him that too. I said your name actually comes up quite often on our show. He's like, really? I'm like, you're not listening, are you, bastard?
That's right.
You know? He's like, yeah. I'm like, yeah,
So
yeah.
anyway, what I'm saying is a good game will stand on its own, no matter what it is. It doesn't need to be called
Okay. I listen. I'm not
part of
disagreeing
the
with
series
that.
or
I'm not
something like that.
disagreeing
Like
with
that's the
that,
thing is
but I
how do
don't
you
see
start a new
calling-
series?
Well, you don't.
How did Uncharted start? If they would have called it part of something else.
But it wasn't. What are you saying? You're so you're all over the place, man. A new game franchise has started with the first game, and yeah, okay, great. Titanfall, starting Titanfall. What the hell's that? I don't know. Great, let's see. Now
So if they
have
made a
Titanfall
side
2.
thing, why does that have to be called Titanfall? Why can't it be called something else? Like one thing that bothers me, Halo 3 came out. Then they came out with ODST, right? But instead of calling it Halo ODST or just ODST, they called it Halo 3 ODST. Why was the 3 in there?
Because it was the third Halo game.
No, it was Halo 3 was a separate game.
Oh,
Then ODST
because
was
it was
Halo-
in that time period.
Why can't they just call it Halo?
Because it was
ODST?
in the same time period. This is what I'm saying. Like, I understand what you're saying, Kenny, but at the same time, you can't deny the fact that some things belong in the world of something else.
I understand it's in the world of Halo. I get that. That's fine. Why the
Because
3?
if you don't call it Halo 3, people are gonna be like, "What the hell is ODST? It looks stupid. That looks like a Halo game."
So they could
They
have...
want to sell it, Kenny.
Chris.
It's exactly what
Oh.
Mountain just realized. They need to make money.
You don't think that would have worked if they would have called it Halo ODST?
No, well, no, because it was in the Halo 3 time period. That's what it was. That was they specifically wanted you to know that while Master Chief was off doing Master Chief things during Halo 3, your human side and all your dumb friends who were going to die played that crappy game that I played and could never get past the second level. Okay?
You're mad at it. You're mad at it. Because you couldn't get past it. It was hard.
I'm not mad
It was hard.
that they called it Halo 3. I'm mad that they actually
mad that they called it
made
Halo 3.
that they made it that crappy.
That they made it
It was
seem
a
like
crap game, dude.
it's kind of like
And I bought it. All right?
what was it? Far Cry 3 Blood Dragon they came out with also. They could have called it just Blood Dragon.
No, because
or Far Cry
it's
3.
using that's again you all right, you know what, I'm done with the conversation.
It was totally different game, dude.
Yes, but it was in the realm. It was because at the time it wasn't supposed to be Far Cry 4. It was Far Cry 3 in that it was using that game engine, it was using the character, it was
Just call
using the
Blood
same
Dragon.
shit.
Or Far Cry Blood Dragon.
I disagree with that. Anyway, I think that's enough arguing for one night. I agree with you, but I'm also disagreeing.
He won't let me retort, so he says that's enough arguing.
Because what else? But
That's fine.
You've already said your retort.
That's fine. My retort is people need to relax on this naming convention. All right, you're gonna make a side story from Uncharted, call it something else, and start a new series.
The main thing is
like that. But they want the buck. They want the money. Super Mario Brothers 3, Uncharted.
Do you
know how much money that would make?
Do you not think? But do you not think that they deserve the money? The people that make these games. Yeah, of course they deserve them. Of course they do. It takes a lot. But
that's
I have a degree in video game design. Trust me, I know.
He's so loud sometimes.
Okay. Want to do a little more ASMR?
But the amount of money that they pump into them, yes, they need to make their money back, and then some, and then some, and then some, and then some.
You just don't like capitalism.
That's why you have like 5 game studios, and you have each of them coming out with like 2 properties every single year. Because all they do is pump money into
Call of Duty, Need for Speed,
Battlefront, Madden.
Oh, Battlefront's maybe now, but
not
Madden,
Battlefield.
You
know what I mean?
Yeah, it's every couple of years.
That's the thing is they keep it's just the same things over and over. And yes, you have to make money, and yes, they want to do this stuff because of the amount of money that they're pumping into it.
But man.
And there's no room for them to say, let's try something new. Back in the day, EA was all independent developers, correct? And they tried a lot of new things back in the day.
Okay.
And how funny is it today? Same with Activision. They put the developers or the producers of the game or the directors front and center on those games. David Crane, Pitfall, cool. Right. Activision, right? And what is it now? Like they say, hey, make a game. Cool. There you go, dude. Have fun.
Yeah, but they're definitely names in the industry that everyone knows. Of course there is, man. Especially now.
Well, you think?
Yeah.
I don't know if there are that many.
Dude, you don't pay attention to anything. You don't pay attention to anything. So you really can't talk about stuff you don't really pay attention to. Trust me,
I feel like it was back in the day.
There are plenty. Anyway, games are awesome. Regardless of what he says, Kenny does love games.
I just feel like it's
he's got a lot of little idiosyncrasies when it comes to games. However,
it's lost. They lost their way.
Look, I think that's going to do it for this episode of the what do we call this thing? The after show? What is this thing? The recap. The Classic Blend 72 podcast. All right, so that's what we're going to do. I do want to give a quick little shout out. If you're watching this on YouTube, you can see I'm wearing this really cool little pin. If you watch the game version, if you watch the video reveal version of this game section, you'll see that I'm wearing a pin. It's a little mushrooms from Mario Brothers, Super Mario Brothers. It's from an artist called Rooted Moon Artistry from out where we live, and local artists. And it's really cool. They're handcrafted ceramics, and she does a lot of cool things, a lot of cool retro style video game stuff that you can get and you can purchase, and they're really cool. So go check her out. Go check out her Instagram page. It'll be on the bottom of the screen. And that's going to do it, man. Yeah. You have any final thoughts that you want to say here?
No.
No?
Just that the video game industry needs to take more chances.
Oh, my God. Okay.
They need to take more chances.
Okay. He's so down right now.
I am. He defeated me.
He's just so... I didn't do anything. I'm agreeing with you.
They need to just relax a little bit.
But, I think you need to relax a little bit. I think you need to go... I think when we're done, you need to go sit down, put on some Fallout 4... Maybe do one mission and then go to bed.
That's how I unwind.
Or half a mission.
Half a mission.
Find out you can't find your exoskeleton. And,
I don't know where they are.
Anyway, all right. So
they're exosuits.
That's gonna do it. Thanks for watching or listening or whatever you're doing. And go check out the video versions. There's one a day on our YouTube channel. Every day you're gonna get a video. Go check out Do You Even 80's Bro? It's our trivia. It's our trivia show that we do. And right now Ken's killing it. He's been winning all the shows that I create for him, all the questions, and he's
got to up his game.
I got to up my game. Kenny's too good at this. I got to come up with good stuff. So
yep. So
it.
All right, we're out of here.
That's it. Say an 80s thing. Give me an 80s thing.
The 80s. Get out of my dreams and into my car.
Oh, good.
Billy Ocean and this.
Yeah, there you go. License to Drive.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. All right. Thanks, guys. See ya.
Bye.
Oh, that was recorded. That thing was recorded. There you have it, everybody. That is the podcast version of our show. That went well, actually. Well. I like how that went. I really like. I don't know how long it is.
The looseness of
I feel like it was like 7. I didn't. I'm going to be honest with you. I didn't. For those of you who don't know what we changed our format we now each section, the movies, TVs, cartoons, or toys, and then video games. The 4 sections we usually do in a show, we've decided to post them on YouTube one a day for the whole week, and at the end we decided to do more or less a podcast version of this. This will be on YouTube, the video version, but it's not going to be edited or anything like that. Like fully edited with graphics or anything. But we decided to do a fuller recap where we get more in depth and talk about stories about the properties that we have in our lives and stuff. So anyway, I didn't know how that was going to go. That actually went pretty well. I'm convinced. I think that was fun.
Yeah, our point is, our point being, we want it to be complimentary to the actual show that we do. We want there to be, the video. If you want to just watch games, you want to just watch movies, TV or toys or whatever, or if you want to watch all of them, just come back each day. That's what you're going to get. You're not going to get the same content on Friday and say, I'm just going to wait till Friday and listen to the podcast. The podcast is complimentary to the actual show that we do. Right. Or the 4 shows that
So if you watch all the episodes, you're gonna and you listen to this, you're still getting new content. Like you're not getting the same exact content.
Right.
And I think we were successful in that, man.
I think so too.
Job,
I think it was a really good.
I didn't mean to upset you. I know you got really down about the video game industry.
No, I do, because it's just bothersome. Anyway, we also do the Do You Even 80's, Bro? We always record one of those now before we do a classic blend. A run of the 4 for the show that we do each week. So we record a week at a time. But yeah, Do You Even 80's, Bro? Sometimes we tie it into the actual show. Like, the reason why he got The Legend of Zelda is because I won last week and got to pick something for him to talk about. I don't want to pick something bad for him because I have to go up against it, and make something with him.
Dude, when I was researching,
we don't want to do that.
I want to go play this so bad. I'm like, I want to go back and play it. I just wanted to boot
cool
it up
stuff,
and play it, man.
I've tried a few times. So, but anyway, if you have ideas for Do You Even 80's, Bro, you let us know.
Let us
know. Again, today was John or Joan, right?
Oh, so good, man.
And it was
stuff, bro.
either John Cusack or Joan Cusack movies, or both of them, and you had to pick who it was.
You do some really good stuff.
Appreciate it. I try to mix it up. I try to change it. I don't want to just do images and be like, I just want to.
I thought the movie one I did was kind of fun, though.
The movie was good. Yeah, you blurred out little things and things like that.
It was
definitely
cool. Like movie posters.
Yeah, it was different. It was different. So, but that's it. So it's fun stuff. We like this stuff. All 80s, all the time. If you like 80s, even 90s, you know where to come. And again, these cool little Supergirl trading cards we got.
I'm getting that. I'm opening that next time, man. I'm
Inspiration.
opening that next time. I'm telling you.
This is so funny, man. Inspiration. She's got a mosquito. I have no idea why. Oh, you dropped the wizard. So, but thanks for hanging out with us.
The wizard.
Today.
How did you get this to stay up here, bro?
Kind of like, yeah, you gotta kind of.
I don't know how you did that.
Yeah, it's kind of like that.
No.
Yeah, man.
So,
like that.
What?
It's weird. I don't know.
Can this be seen if I leave this here?
Probably.
I want to put it where it can be seen.
I mean, it's not going to be. You're not going to see anything.
Jeez.
Rowdy fell.
Rowdy.
Yeah, inspiration. I don't know what that means.
I like that pen.
It's
all right, that's gonna do it, guys. Thanks for watching. So check out these the full version, the full edited videos on YouTube, and this is going to air. Those are going to start airing in 2 weeks from now, episode 72 with all that stuff. It's good times. So thanks for watching. We appreciate it. And remember, at Retro Squat, you can talk to us. Talk to us. Come say hi. Everybody, come say hi to us.
Start showing up at
start. I want you guys to come say hi and share anything with us. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Just come say hi to us, give us suggestions, tell us if you like the show. Please share the show so people can get on this more, and tell them, if you like what we do here, to go tell other people,
We just love doing this stuff, so
it's fun. This is
it. So that's why we're going daily on YouTube, and
we want to bring you guys more. We got a lot of cool stuff coming down the pike, so we want
the pike?
The pike, yeah, man, the pike.
I think it comes down the pipe.
Pike.
No.
Pipe 2. Oh, pipe 2.
No, I think it only comes down the pipe.
Turnpike.
It doesn't coming down the pipe.
I'm sorry. What? Turnpike.
Things coming down.
Coming down the turnpike, man. It's like it's coming down, man.
I think he's insane.
Anyway, it's gonna do it. Thank you very much,
Thanks
guys.
so much for.
We'll see you next Monday.
Watching.
See you next Monday.
We're going dark.
Good night.